It's Friday. Woohoo! Cool. I tell you what, I was getting a bit of an arm ache there. I really was. Anyway, how are we all doing? Nice thing is, do you know what? I've had actually a brilliant week this week because I not only got to get myself into, I was in London a few times this week, actually, work and all that. Honestly, folks, it feels like the world is returning to normal. It really, really does. It's quite strange, in fact, because it's kind of like it never happened. There's a few people wearing masks and stuff like that, which is good, and we definitely should do, especially in crowded places, certainly on the trains, that's for sure. Blimey, it's like everyone's doing the impression of Dick Turpin or something like that on the trains. It really is. But anyway, went for an MRI scan this week on my shoulder, which was great. Saw the specialist on Tuesday, MRI scan on Thursday, and here we are on Friday. So anyway, see the specialist next week, get to see what all that's about, and hopefully get this fixed quite soon. Because otherwise, at the moment, I'm just doing this. I can't do very much. Otherwise, I'll be terrible at window cleaning. But anyway, it's a good excuse to get out of it, albeit it's a bit extreme. Anyway, how are you lovely lot all doing anyway? Because I tell you what, right, there is a lot of Lego stuff been happening this week. We're going to be talking about, I don't know, Mario. We're going to be talking about this box thing that's come out. Everyone seems to be like, point of that is what? So a lot of people very, very unimpressed with that. We've got some great stuff that we're going to be taking a deep dive into Lego ideas. We've got some brilliant people on the panel that's going to help us through all that. We've got this Fender guitar as well. I don't know what to make of it. I kind of like the idea, not necessarily my jam, so to speak, but I do appreciate it. It is a nice thing to have. And of course, there's loads of other bits and pieces coming as well. Me and Si will be here telling you all about what we're going to be doing on the backlog next week. I, for one, have got to go to a brick festival this weekend in central London. And we're going to have a few peeps in the panel, so I'm going to be asking them if they're going. And I want to know if you lovely lot out there are going as well. So anyway, for the time being, let's say hello to you lovely peeps out there, shall we? So here we go. Who we got out there? Captain Zay was giving us a good countdown earlier on. Thank you for that, Captain. Really appreciate that, as ever. Lovely to see you, Zan, as well. She was streaming this week. Oh, how cool was that? It was brilliant. I've got to remember, Captain, I've actually got quite a nice little picture of you when you started, because there was how can I say it? There was an introduction to Captain Zan, albeit for 11 seconds. But I was there. I saw it happen. I was there at the genesis of Captain Zan's live streams. Anyway, it's lovely to see you, Captain. It really was. And you are a blooming natural. I'm so happy to have you in the community. And just so you know, folks, the lovely Zan will be with us in the next week or two. I think she's going to be with us for a couple of weeks, actually. Certainly from the 24th, which, as you know, folks, will be, or at least you know now, you will have a wonderful Harry Potter theme stream. It's easy as that. Anyway, let's say hello to a few peeps. We've got Slugbiker out there. Hey, Slugbiker, how you doing? Great to have you here. We've got Redmond as well. Great to have you here as well. Let's scroll up. Let's scroll up. Let's scroll up. Let's scroll up. Echo Bricks. Echo Bricks. I was watching a bit of you earlier on Twitch. It was like a role reversal. It felt very strange. It really did. But anyway, I really enjoyed it. I did. And I was working as well. BrickStagePass. He's going to be on in a minute, folks. He's out in the panel today. And I tell you what, it was really nice today. He's become quite a regular. He really is. I'm going to give him a little regular spot as well. We've got delicious food. Saying, so glad it's Friday. Me too, mate. I tell you what, I've worked really hard this week. It's been a really full-on week in one way, shape, or other. And it's just good to be here with you lovely lot. It really is. JC Hustle. Hello, JC Hustle. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Great to have you here. Anyway, there's a few more of you that have popped in since we've been going. So let's just say hello to you. We've got the lovely Kevin out there as well. Kevin, what was it like watching Monkey Kid on Amazon Prime? There's something cool coming on Amazon Prime tomorrow, folks. We've got our Brit. We've got a Brit that's in the US Open. And she's unseeded. She's come out of nowhere. She really has. So I'll be watching that tomorrow at 9 o'clock. I really will be. Minark's out there. Minark, I think I did see it. Thank you so much, my friend. Greg, it's the weekend. Hey, panel and chat. They're going to come on in just a sec. But anyway, folks, if you wanted to give us a super chat, very easy. It's kind of like a two-way thing. You give us a super chat. Of course, all the proceeds go to the channel. And then I pop your name on the board, along the wall, a.k.a., and I'll give you a shout out over the weekend. So thank you, Minark. Really do appreciate that, my friend. And do check out his channel as well, folks, because he's a new up-and-coming Lego YouTuber as well. He's a top lad. He really, really is. Right, and hello to Ray Seymour. Hello from North Wales. Hello there, Ray Seymour from North Wales. I was talking to someone this week from North Wales. It was a support engineer from a company called Ivanti. They're quite big, you know, if you're into that sort of thing. Yeah, that's exactly where he was. He was working in North Wales, but he lives on the English side. Anyway, JC Hassel, great to have you here. It really is, and good to see you as well on board, Toys. Anyway, let's start bringing some people on, shall we? We are going to go. I think I'm going to bring on. I tell you what I'm going to bring on, folks. I'm going to bring on the birthday boy. I think it's nice to get him on. He's becoming quite a regular now on the channel as well. He's a lovely lad. He really is. And do you know what? His favourite film of all time is Jaws. And that is one of the Lego ideas that we're going to be diving into a little bit later. It really is. So anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? It is, of course, Barry, a.k.a. Foolin with Bricks. Hello, mate.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing. Happy birthday, my friend.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that.
You are.
I feel so old. I feel so old.
You feel so old, blimey. You want to. I always say getting old is actually a luxury these days. It really is. It's filled with hassle. But yeah, that is a thing, mate. It is a thing, I'm afraid. It's better to feel old than feel nothing, I guess.
Yeah, that's very true.
No, happy birthday. Everyone out there in the chat is showing you some love as well, Barry. Barry, the birthday boy, folks. Here he is. Thank goodness, though, he's not in his birthday suit. That's all I can say, because it's not that sort of street. It really isn't. It really, really
don't want to see that.
But it is, mate, folks. That's why I'm wearing this tonight, just to give you some sort of idea. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ABS Bricks, great to see you as well. Thank you, as always, for all the love on Instagram. FLX has joined us, as well as Nick B as well. Great to have you peeps here. It really is, folks. Right. Where would you like to go to next, Bazza? We have UK, or we have Ireland.
Do you know what? I want to see my mate from Ireland.
You want to see your mate from Ireland? Okay. You know what the funny thing is, folks? Tonight we've got English, Irish, and Scottish in. It's like one of those old jokes from the 80s. It really is. So anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? The dude from Ireland. He's wearing a new T-shirt today, folks. It's one actually that I only wore a couple of weeks ago on the backlog. Captain America. It was, and it's an awesome T-shirt. It really is. Anyway, his one's a little bit different to mine. We won't go into that. He nearly gave it away just before we came on. We had quite a little bit of a laughter, shall we, about the size. But anyway, this particular one he can actually fit into. Thank goodness. Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? It is, of course, the lovely, and he's actually shaved his face. That's as far as I'm going to go with that one. Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? It is, of course, Si O'Connor. Hello, mate.
Hello, hey everybody. Greg letting out all the secrets. Okay, I'll tell you one of the little secrets. It doesn't look like I've shaved. I shaved yesterday. I got this from the merch shelf in Greg's OnlyFans page. Go and check it out. It's being used. It smells like Greg.
It smells like me. It's it looks like it's a little bit stretched since the last time I wore it, Si. Just saying. I got two of those as well. Anyway, that is, of course, two peeps on the panel with me. 3. Time to get someone else on. Where would you like to go? Would you like a northern Englishman on, or would you like a Scottish lass? Where would you like to go?
You know what? There's too many guys here. Let's get the lass on.
There really is. Let's get the lass on, shall we? She hasn't been on for a little while, folks, because... how can I put it? Well, she's been busy. It's life, isn't it? Life is busy. We're all doing our thing these days, and we're all trying to fit in as much Lego when and where we can. But I will say this, folks, the surface the environment, everything's changing at the moment. It feels like we're kind of losing some friends for a while and all that sort of stuff. But, life happens, folks. But anyway, as always, I will be here. I promise you. Anyway, and this particular next person who's coming on. Do you know what? I love it when she's on, because she's a London AFOL, the same as I am. The difference between her and me is that she's got Lego skills, where I just pretend to have Lego skills. It is, of course, the wonderful, the lovely, brilliant, and you'll find her on Twitch, folks. It is, of course, Catherine, aka Cranky Bricks.
Hi.
You did.
Made it.
You did. It's lovely to see you. I'm loving the new mic. Look at that. It looks fab.
Ooh, professional.
It does.
It's normally cropped. This is the Jake Studs influence. He's not here today, is he?
I don't think he is.
He's,
Have you gone for a
telling
wider
us all
lens?
that we need to upgrade our audio. So yeah, apparently it wasn't acceptable that my microphone was like here.
Oh, that is the thing. Yeah, even I'm thinking about doing that for my new setup. Like getting one of these things that you just kind of put in your face, really, because then you haven't got to worry too much about soundproofing stuff, because you're kind of eating bits of mic all the way through a string. But it looks good. How are you, Cranky? Anyway, how you
I'm
feeling?
good, thank you. It's been hectic few weeks. We've had a succession of, like you said, multiple different reasons. One week I had my COVID jab. Another week I was ill. Another week we got the dates wrong, so I turned up with a load of dragons to a stream that didn't have any dragons on it, and then wasn't in London for the week that did have dragons on it. So after a comedy of errors, finally made it back.
Yeah, it's great to have you here.
I put most of the dragons away again, but I've still got this one, and I also brought a lion. I know it's not a dragon, but
let's have a look.
they're still hanging out from the last attempt. So this is one of my favorite Lego dragons.
I didn't see this
the
one.
Viking series. I previously collected a lot of elves dragons and bats and foxes and so on. So those all had to go back into storage, unfortunately. But this one, this is from a Viking set that I built a little while ago.
Wow.
And it's just got a fantastic wingspan, and
this
was from the early to mid 2000s, I think. So it was kind of peak Bionicle time.
Oh my god!
So it's got all these really, really articulated connections. Like its neck can really fully.
It can. Ouch. Yeah, I wasn't even born then. It's amazing. I didn't even know Lego existed then, Cranky.
Yeah.
No, it looks really good. I'm loving it. Oh, look at that. That's it. Squish it in there. It looks amazing. Yep. And then what's this?
And this
fellow
is a lion from
is it the
one
lantern?
of the Chinese New Year sets?
Yeah. Oh, it's the one. It's the one that came out at the same time as the lantern, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm afraid I can't remember which one's which anymore.
I think that was the firework one. That came from the firework.
Oh yeah, the Story of Neon.
That's the one.
So and it's got some great face detail. Look at it. Look at that face.
Yeah.
And it's got teal bananas for its eyebrows.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
So,
anyway,
yeah.
liking that. Loving that as well. We've got Captain Dan out there saying, Jermaine, my babe, my sunflower. Ooh, that's a nice one. My babe,
and
my
Kevin
sunflower.
from My Board Toys correcting me on.
Oh, hello. He's rather fickle like that, isn't he? But he knows his stuff. What can I say? He knows his stuff. Anyway, someone else who knows their stuff is also someone who's a bit of a twitcher, as it happens. We've got a lot of twitchers on here these days, folks, which is nice. It's kind of like, building bridges across, I love all that sort of thing. We're all streamers. We all do the same thing. We just do it on different platforms sometimes. That's all, folks. It really is. Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? It's the man. Do you know what? I can't remember exactly how far up north this chap is. Anyway, we'll ask him, shall we? It's, of course, the wonderful Craigster. Hello, mate.
Hello.
How you doing?
Happy birthday, Barry.
Oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
of course, I didn't say happy birthday either. It's terrible. Happy birthday.
No, that's okay. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that.
Birthday boy.
Lovely to have you here, Craig. How have you been?
Good. I've been very good. Back at work, nice and busy, but all is good. Look what's behind me.
He's got that. Oh, it's me. Hello. That's amazing. Chloe, he's I wouldn't say he's quite as buffed up as I am, but he's in good shape. I'll give him that. What a lovely version of Captain Britain that is. Please don't give me a thumbs down for that, folks. I'm only joking. Thanks, mate. I love the art. I think my favourite so far though is the Simon Rimmer / Cy O'Connor from last week. I love that one.
Yeah.
I thought that was awesome. That was
Sci-Fighter.
Yeah, TIE Fighter earmuffs.
The Sci-Fighter. Love it. Tech Productions in the house. Oh, Tech, he came out with a new video earlier on today, folks. I've not seen it yet, but knowing Tech, I'm sure it's full of Disney and it's full of goodness as well.
It was pretty cool.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, Craig, tell us a little bit about it then.
I'm not spoiling it. You'll have to watch it.
Oh,
Everyone should
hype it up a little
watch
bit.
it if you haven't watched it.
Oh, it was pretty good. That's a very democratic way of saying.
I don't want to spoil it. It was really good. It wasn't what I was expecting.
I'd have to use that excuse as well. Well, yeah, it's really good, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone.
I particularly liked
it really.
I particularly liked the last minifigure that he showed off. To be
The
fair,
last minifigure that he showed.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm liking that. We've got the Not That Sam Smith in the house. Hello, Not That Sam Smith. He's got a pretty cool channel as well, folks. His shorts are very good. I'm liking those. Very funny as well. Welcome to the stream. Now, all I ask you people to do is please do check out everyone on the panel. We've got some more coming in a little bit later, folks. A few poppers in, which is nice. Today's kind of like quite nice. It's quite chilled out from last week because most weeks it's like a blooming airport. It really is. It's jam packed. But today we're going to be taking a bit of a deep dive into a few things. Lego ideas. That box thing that's coming out from Mario that no one seems to like as well. When you give us a minifigure of Mario, that's what people want. They don't want 3 elements stuck together. With
Am I the only person that likes that? Okay.
I like it. It's just not what I want at the moment from Mario. It really isn't. And I know people that love Mario, but they're not getting that. That's for sure. But anyway, I'm not going to get too hyper about it. I'm more excited about Lego ideas, in all honesty, and taking a look at them. And
well, we'd have more ideas if they weren't making rubbish sets like that for Mario.
Well, I don't know if it's too rubbishy, but hold that point there. Hold that point there, because this is a good thing. We all got our opinions, and we're trying to be objective about it. So this is going to be a Cranky versus Craig stuff. It's going to be one Twitcher against the other one, I think, folks. This is good. Can't blame it on the YouTubers. Not for this one. Anyway, what else we've got going on there in the chat? Minark says, Kevin, it was unintentional and innocent, but a good one. God, the amount of times I've said that in my life, believe me. I'm bored toys. He goes, my wife is in love with that cube. Really? Interesting.
That's a lot for Kevin, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say, keep that one to yourself, Kev. No, I'm genuinely interested to know what people think. I haven't really studied it, really. It just looks like, I don't even know. Well, put it this way, a certain person in the panel earlier on this week, he just basically copied a Lego video and threw it out as himself.
Yeah, and I got a copyright strike on it.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder why.
But I do the same. I do the same thing all the time when I see those things. It's just screen record, put it out there, forget about it. And then the jerks came along and gave me a red $sign. I was like, I'm not going to make any money. It's a short. You don't make money in shorts anyway. So I was like, oh, God. So Dave, whatever your name is, screw you.
Yeah.
Copyright Dave.
You can have your 0.003 cent.
So anyway, I was reading your comments in that video, Si, and I couldn't help but notice that everyone was saying, well, what's the question? Well, what's the question? What's the question? So what is the question, Si? We might as well start there this week, folks, from a better place.
I have no idea. I just thought it was funny. I thought, like, Solo was like, but what's the question? I was like, I don't know what the question is either. But I don't think they still ask us the question? They didn't. They just gave us a box with a question mark on it.
Oh, right. Okay.
The question was, why Lego? Why?
Yeah. Why are they doing this? But anyway, another thing, folks, as well. If you've got any pictures that you want to send me, and Tech, if you're going to send me any tonight, please make them decent ones. All right. And if you want to send us any pictures, then I'll just show them off a little bit later on. I've got a few already piling in today to show off later. So anyone on the panel wants to send me any pictures, please feel free to. And if anyone out there wants to send me any pictures, then DM me on good old Instagram, and I'll show you pictures off a little bit later. But in the meanwhile, while you're around, do us a favour, give us a thumbs up, And yeah, if you want to send us a picture, send us a picture. And if you want to check out the peeps on the panel, all the details you will find down in the beautiful description below. Anyway, like I always say at the beginning of every week, Barry, what have you been buying from Lego this week? And more importantly, what have you been building?
I haven't been building anything, but I have bought a few sets. I've done a little haul video, so you can check that out.
Little haul video. How long was this one? 3 hours?
No, it's only
14
half an
hours.
hour. I'm trying to keep it under 30 minutes. This one's under half an hour, so not quite as big as the other one.
Under a half hour.
It's because I ramble.
Well, I tell you what, mate, I'm glad you're around just for the simple fact that people don't accuse me of doing the longest videos on YouTube anymore.
Yeah.
That's all. All you got to do is
His
do
viewing
like
time's awesome.
Yeah, my viewing time. It's really weird. My viewing figures are quite low, but my viewing time is amazing. It really is. It's super healthy. It's fantastic. It really is, folks. But YouTube doesn't care about things like that. They want people to view stuff, which I don't quite get the algorithm. The algorithm wants people to go away, come back, go away, come back. I'm like, I don't want people. I want people to be captivated. I want them to be entertained. That kind of stuff. But anyway, sorry, I'm going on. I'm going off on one here. Barry, birthday boy. So what did you buy Lego-wise for your birthday then? What does the man who lives opposite a police station, it is a police station, isn't it?
It is indeed, yeah.
Burgled, is he, folks? Actually, what's the crime rate around your road? Is it must be super low, surely?
It used to be. It's
It's
grown more
Since
over
you
the
moved
years.
there, it's grown a little bit.
If anybody who knows where Lewisham is, then they'll know.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I used to go to the hospital in Lewisham, actually.
Yeah, just up the road.
That's it. Yeah, I say that, folks. Don't worry. It was nothing terrible. I just had. They discovered I had chronic tinnitus at one time. I was like, yeah, but I've had it all my life. I don't really. Anyway, it was one thing led to another. They wanted to just check it out. They were trying to fit. They gave me this thing when I went there, and it's a white noise thing. I'm not joking. It was massive, right? It was a giant, about the size of a ball, and and they said this will help you sleep. And I'm like, really? I find that hard to believe. I turned it on. It was like a sound. That to them is white noise. That to me is just a pain in the backside to listen to. So I said, no, don't worry about that. So anyway, I just got on the train. 6 minutes later, I was back in London Bridge. That's all I remember about Lewisham. Good hospital, but it was a pointless appointment, really, in all honesty. So okay, so you're in Lewisham. You're opposite a police station. Don't worry about the crime rate. But what does someone who's their birthday, who's a Lego YouTuber, go out and buy themselves, or an order, as the case may be?
I bought a mixture of everything. So I bought some Batman sets. I bought the Batwing.
The Batwing.
Yeah. I've got the Batman, the Batmobile, the 1989 mini version, the give with purchase version.
Oh yeah, saw that last week. Very good.
Yeah, I bought this actually, which is really strange for me to buy.
Well,
I bought this set.
Oh, it's
that's
cool
a brilliant set. Yeah. Well, tell us about that set, Si.
It's the small Lego store. It's really cool. I think it's awesome. A lot of people have bought 4 of them, put them together, and then put double, made bigger, more stories on it. And you can actually, I saw somebody. I've never been in a Lego store, but I know that they have these Lego bricks hanging from the roof, and I've seen people make those bricks and put them on the roof inside. It looks cool. But that's a great set.
That is a great set. Nice one. There you go.
Unusual for me, but it's a nice looking set.
Because I know when you started, you thought to yourself, I'm going to go down and get one theme. But
yeah,
it never happens. It never happens like that. It really,
that's
really
right.
doesn't.
You get immersed in it. You get so immersed in it, you just open your horizons to every other thing that you like in life that relates to Lego, be it Star Wars or whatever. So yeah.
In case anyone wonders, it's Lewisham in Norwich, not Lewisham in London. Can you imagine that? Actually, just a quick question: how does a Norwich fan end up in Lewisham?
Don't ask. I don't know. I've supported Norwich since I was a kid, basically. We used to go on holiday up there a lot. I've got family up there a lot. Spent a lot of time in Great Yarmouth and Peterborough and Norwich itself. So got a few connections up there, and I just end up falling in love with the football team.
Okay. All right. Can't win them all. Anyway, moving on then. Moving on to... what's he doing? Moving on to Site. So, Site, what Lego have you built this week, and what have you probably half built this week as well?
Okay, well, I can never remember what I bought for the week, but at the start of the week, I bought these guys, and we put these together on the backlog. So I am missing 3 of these.
Oh, hello.
I'm missing the Scarlet Witch, I'm missing Gamora, and I am missing Zan. Get out of the way. Zan, get out of the way. Thank you, Zan. Get out of it. I'm trying to get to this level now. So, yeah, Gamora. Oh, and who's the other one I'm missing?
Zamora. He was a player. He used to play for West Ham and Crystal Palace, wasn't he?
Yeah, Samora, Glenn Samora, and I bought this.
Oh, where's he going now?
Are you missing the Falcon?
For those of you who
yeah, you did get the Falcon, did you, Si?
Didn't get many.
oh my god, do you know what? I got a yellow $sign for that bloody stream, right? So I had to ask them to check that out. So they sent me an email back going, "We have deemed that your video is, and it's a live stream, is suitable for all audiences." I was like, "Yeah." I was going to say to them, "That's racist. That's how I say Falcon. You Falcon Egypt." See, you're yellow.
Falcon Egypt.
I'll get it now.
I bought
I'll
this.
get it now. I just have to say, well, I've got this Paddy mate of mine, and he has to come on, and he can't speak properly.
Yeah, they were like, "What?" I bought this during the week. Ta-da.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is only available in Europe.
Oh, hello.
What colour red is it though?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a burgundy.
It
It's
looks
burgundy.
like
It's the same.
fire engine red. Yeah.
It's the
It's
wheels
on fire.
into the different side. The Cubs.
Yes. Si, you should make a video about that.
Comes with sound effects. Do you hear the sound effects?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good, isn't it?
That's a fire engine inside making the noise. Yeah.
Yeah. Your house is on fire, Si.
But anyway, this shut your face. This is only available. Taxi. This is only available in Europe. It's only available in Smiths, the Lego Store UK, and Lego UK stores. You can't get it anywhere else. Can't get it anywhere else in the world. It's $99.99. I'd say this will be a collector's item because of the rareness of it, and I just watched.
I thought that was good old Sio kind of clickbait.
I must start clickbaiting things. It seems to work for everyone else.
Oh, sorry.
We've got Open Build Repeat out there. Hello, Open Build Repeat. Good to
Hello,
see
Open
you.
Build Repeat.
Hope you're having a top day, my friend. And we also got Barefoot on Bricks as well, saying, "Alos, Minark, Captain Zan, how you doing?" And there we are. There was Captain America himself, albeit the zombie.
He's not looking too well.
He doesn't look too good at all, does he?
Ah,
Anyway, great what if this week, Si. My favourite so far. Oh, we've lost
me
someone. Oh, yeah.
too.
Let's bring him back on again. I thought this week. Has anyone else on the panel watched What If? Has anyone out there watched What If this week as well?
Not
My favourite
yet.
one so far. What did you think of it, Craig?
Not watched it yet.
Oh, you've not watched it yet. Okay,
No.
he's not watched it yet. Okay, all right. Can we have to talk about it, but spoiler-free chat.
Yes.
It'll have to be.
I have to watch it when Naomi's ready to watch it. Otherwise, I get the look.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, someone's been building lots today. Oh, I tell you what. Hold that thought, Cranky. Hold that thought.
I think there might be space on the panel for me and my bricks and my face, but if you're about to bring somebody else in, then maybe not.
Bricks and your face. Blimey, that's a good name for a live stream, isn't it? Bricks and
Yeah,
your face.
yeah.
Is that
That's
a new YouTuber? Is it Bricks on My Face?
Yeah, bricks in my face coming in, folks. Here we go. So we've got two.
Francois and Madeline.
Cranky, you're gonna have to swap over one of your cameras because I'm looking at two blue Fiats. Now, folks, I know we can't. You can't get a certain strange color, red fire station in America. I'm sorry about that. We're not trying to blimey. What's that? Who's eating a packet of crisps in the ear? We quick call tech support. It's like being at the cinema. So I don't know where I was going with that, folks. I completely lost my trail there. I started thinking about salt and vinegar crisps and how hungry I am. Cranky, Let's bring in. We've got 2 Cranky Bricks. This is weird, slightly awkward, but you can pick whichever one's your favourite. Oh yeah, this is where I was going with it. So yeah, we've got the Blue Fiat coming on, folks. Now please don't be triggered if you're American watching this. We can't help it if we get all the Lego. You lot out there, especially all you land lot as well, getting all the blooming Lego Christmas sets. Take yourself lucky. But anyway, there we go. We've got Cranky Bricks and we've got Cranky Bricks. So I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to put one on one side. And someone obviously doesn't know where the mute button is. So that's better. And there we go. And let's do that because that's it. That looks good. Oh, actually, no. It looks like Cranky's got long arms, but they're not that long. There we go. Let's pop her there.
Yeah.
Looks nice.
Now Sai's going to start messing around with my...
Oh yeah, that does look his size hands, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got lovely hands. Lovely hands. You can tell.
Nice dots bracelet there, so I really like that.
He's beautiful. He's got very feminine arms, isn't he? I've always thought about him. Looks like he waxes them as well. I would say, what's he doing now? Sorry, did you see what?
Cranky's picking my nose.
Cranky's picking my nose. Oh, all right, pick us a winner. Just out of curiosity, Si, have you seen the Instagram someone put up about our intro the other day?
No.
Oh, okay.
Who was
check
it?
It out. It was an intro. It was a bit crazy, actually. You watch it back, you think, blimey, did we do that? It was very off the top of the things, folks. But anyway, we'll talk to Craig in a minute.
Who did it? Who put it up so I can look at it?
I can't remember. YouTube Funnies or something it's called. But anyway,
Oh,
we're
really?
on that. Yeah. Yeah, I thought probably he sounds like a big YouTuber. He's got about 2 people on it that follows him. But anyway, it was a funny moment. Anyway, Craig's to stop eating his kettle crisps now, and so we'll come to Cranky in a minute because I mean she's got so many things on that tray. We're going to be here for the next 2 hours talking about that. Craigster,
right.
what have you? No, that's why I love you being here, Cranky, because you make it relevant. Because it's Lego at the end of the day, not talking gibberish like we always do. Craigster, what have you bought this week? What have you built this week? And it doesn't have to be in that particular order, my friend.
I'm such an amateur. I had the wrong mic on, so when I muted this one,
Yeah.
it was picking up that one.
Oh.
So I'm sat here going, "Ow."
He's one of those.
Oh, you're so funny.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. Thanks. I don't know why I'm getting inundated with Captain Zan things. I am. Redmond as well. Oh, let me scroll down. Bloody can't see it. Redmond, £1.79. Cheers, buddy. If anyone who wonders, that £1.79 is the equivalent of $25 US. It really is. Such is the strength of sterling at the moment. Thank you, my friend. Really do appreciate it. You, especially you, Redmond, you'll be on the board over the weekend. So watch out on Instagram, folks, and I'll be throwing it out there like I always do. Anyway, back to you, Amateur Craig. What have you bought this week? What have you built this week? You got 10 seconds. Go!
Bought nothing, built nothing.
Oh, there we go. And that, folks, is the life
You streamed
of a Twitcher.
games, didn't you?
I did a
So
quick stream of
you
a
did
game,
do a
yes,
little
but I,
bit of
as usual, passed on
something.
everything.
Oh,
But,
okay.
Yeah, no Lego.
Do no Lego. Is it Lego streamer?
I got the minifigures, but I got them. Technically, I got them last week. But you never asked me what I'd got last week, and I was going to surprise everybody because I actually bought Lego last week. But
Oh, okay. Let me reiterate my question then.
I know.
What did you buy this week? What did you build this week? Or what did you buy last week? And what possibly might you have built last week?
Well, I'm building this, and I bought it last
What's
week.
that? A helicopter?
No, it's the Creator 3-in-1.
The Creator 3-in-1 helicopter.
No, the space mission buggy thingy.
Oh, it's the one with the looks like a helicopter, isn't it?
No.
Oh,
it's
the
a-
helicopter one. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I've
it.
seen that before.
That's a helicopter.
It's a helicopter. That's a helicopter. If anyone's ever seen a helicopter,
There's
that's a helicopter.
choppers on the panel, but yeah.
Oh, hello. Extra large ones as well, I have you know. There we go. Anyway, there he is. Craigster showing off his new helicopter set from Lego. So lovely. Okay, nice one, mate. We love a helicopter, don't we? And there we go. Oh, there's that's the mini chopper. Isn't it? Look at that. Look at his eyes. They're evil, isn't they?
It's gone red from the green screen. It's cool.
Just out of curiosity, right? I'd hate to have eyes like that. I mean, imagine getting like a bit of dust in your eyes. You'd never be able to get it out. Just saying. I don't know why I think about that. I'm very practical sometimes, folks. Anyway, talking of practical, let's go over to someone who practically knows everything there is to know about Lego. This is the lady with the tray. That tray looks like
I was genuinely like, don't know who you're. Not sure who you're going to.
There's no one else left on the panel. It's got to be you. Process of elimination. This looks like this reminds me of one of those cook shows where they bring out the recipe and they're going to talk us through the sizes, the measurements of everything. Cranky, would you like to have on two screens, or would you like to be on one screen for this? How would you like to do it?
I really don't mind.
You don't mind. I
I'm
tell you what,
wondering why it looks so fuzzy, but maybe that's just because it's gone through all the pipes.
I tell you what, it looks good to me.
That's what the internet is, right? It's just a
Clear
pipes.
to me too.
It's all pipes. It's all pipes, folks. There's nothing else to the
pipes and
internet.
wires.
It's all pipes. It's like a plumber's nightmare. It really is.
Yep, exactly.
Anyway, talk us through your dots, your Fiats, your boats, and your Series 21 minifigures that I think you might have won visiting a Lego store recently.
So yeah, this is just a bit of a random collection of stuff I have done a lot of Lego shopping since you've last seen me.
It looks like it as well.
I've got some creator sets that I've been hanging around for a while to get, like the castle and the pirate ship. Picked those up recently, and because I needed to get something to get the sailboat. I've ordered the Bone Demon, but it hasn't arrived yet. Obviously, I got the Fiat, and then picked up a couple of minifigures from the Lego store and a couple of Dots packs. And that's because I always knew that I wanted the Series 5 Dots, but the lovely Stewbot, who's sometimes around in the chat and you can find on Instagram as well, he was running a charity raffle in aid of Sight Scotland that he fundraises for. And I won the raffle.
No.
And the prizes, which I'm sorry, didn't pack them away now, but I got the Edinburgh store opening exclusive build and a Lego store, not the one that you showed earlier, but a different Lego store build, Lego store set, and a pack of these dots, as well as some Stewbot exclusive Fabuland stickers, of course, and Fabuland figures. So that was a pretty amazing haul, and it really sold me on how great these dots, this Series 5 of the Dots tiles. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it might be my favorite because it has some of these absolutely adorable tiles in it. The pencil, little smiley pencil, like sleepy avocado, smiley light bulb.
I like a sleepy avocado.
Sweet. The avocado is becoming an emote on my Twitch channel because it's so cute.
Yeah, I like that. A sleeping avocado, folks. It's perfect.
And this was the one that I didn't get in the first batch, and then the world, the happy world. Isn't it sweet?
Yeah,
so I love that one.
Well, it's a happier world with you in it, Cranky. That's for sure.
Oh, thanks. The Brick Broadcast was just talking about the Fiat and it reminds them of Lupin the Third. That my one of my Twitch buddies set to build, who I think might have been around earlier in the chat, built Miniland scale Lupin the Third figures to go with the Fiat. The yellow one, I think, was the right color for the show. So check those out if you're interested, because someone else, I'm just it's funny that somebody else was picking up on the same thing. Needs appropriately scaled Lupin figures.
Oh, okay, I'm liking that.
I'm not. I can't think of any other like Fiat like pop culture references. So, but if anyone can, then we can start building the rest of them as well.
They're awesome little cars. Can you hold the front of the Fiat up for me, please? Because I always think the front of the Fiat looks like.
Should we talk about
it
that?
It reminds me of what was that actor? David Niven. It always reminds me of David Niven. The front of this car. I haven't seen it in blue, actually I have seen it in blue. I'm lying there, folks. Watch my latest video and you'll see what I mean. But if anyone who knows who David Niven looks like, You'll see him as soon as you see the front of this car. It looks like David Niven. It really does. There we go.
James
David
Bond once, wasn't he?
He was. He was in Casino Royale, or at least some strange version of it. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was.
I'm very
Seriously,
confused right now, but okay.
Yep. Woody Allen was the baddie.
He was. Yeah. It was a very strange version of Casino Royale. Nothing like the Daniel Craig version. It really wasn't. I like it. I really do. I got the yellow one. I'm just going to have to be forced to get that now. It looks like they haven't changed the seats though.
So they've basically not really changed anything apart from swapping the yellow for blue. When I was building it, some folks so Slug Biker and others were helping out with looking at their yellow versions and their instructions to compare things. There's a couple of mistakes in the instructions for the blue one, so we had to look at the yellow instructions as well.
Yes,
but it's almost exactly just a like for like swap of the recolor of the parts.
Yeah.
And I think, if I remember correctly, Brickset or New Elementary can correct me, that there's 40 something new part recolors in this. I think. Anyways, a staggering number of detail parts, including things like, it's going to be hard to show you exactly where they are, but the 1x2 plates that are rounded, you can maybe just about see them in here. The 1x2 plates that are rounded with holes in, love those being in this color. We call this a slice of bread piece because the one that's three-dimensional version of this on a 1x1 tile is a loaf of bread piece. That's a slice of bread.
Okay. Nice.
And then all of these like curved baby bow 1x2 curved pieces as well. And all, like there's just so many. So I just think there's so much potential that I'm genuinely considering buying another copy of it for the parts.
Why is that? Just for the really? Just to wind up our American cousins even more.
Exactly. Well, so I was saying that Bricks and Mortar was saying in the chat that pointing out that of course this doesn't really make up for however many years of San Diego Comic Con exclusives. Like this is there anything else that's exclusive? There's Leicester, the minifigure in Leicester Square store.
Yeah.
What else do we have? And I really don't think that, for me, this is cooler than any of the San Diego Comic Con figures because I'm more interested in these.
Yeah, I disagree. I disagree.
But
well,
I
it
think
depends
for a
what
lot
you're
of
into.
people, this goes nowhere to make up for that. So I don't think anybody should be too jealous of us, like us having this one.
Yeah, I do you know what though? At the end of the day, folks, go if you're American and you think yourself, I want that Fiat. Just go on Zavvi and buy it on Zavvi and just pay the postage. That's all you got to do.
Isn't it sold out now?
Is it?
Is it? I don't know. Yeah, it sold out a little while ago on Zavvi. It sold out to some countries sooner, but now it's sold out to the US, I think. But someone can confirm. Don't know.
Oh well. So someone based in America, please. Like this young lady here, Fab Blondie's Bricks. Can you go to Zavvi's and see if you can order it for us? Let us know if you can still get it. Because I'll tell you what, folks, I'll go out and I'm going up to. Well, funny enough, I'm going to Brickfest on Sunday. Is anyone on the panel going to Brickfest on Sunday?
Nope.
I'd love to, but nah.
Okay. What about you, Cranky? You sound like now you know that I'm going. You might not.
I don't think so. I don't think so, unfortunately. Sorry.
Oh, it's a shame. I'm going only because there's someone who's going to be there who wants to interview me. This is a bit strange.
Really?
Yes. It's
sorry
about that. Metropolitan Police and all that lot.
It's a program.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
They know when and where he's going to be to track him down.
Yeah, I told them.
Old offences and that. That's why I hardly wear shorts because you see the tag on my ankle still. I'm joking, folks. Honestly. Anyway, so what else?
Oh yeah, it was out of stock as of last week, apparently.
Out of stock as of like, you know what?
They have started arriving, so they do. It's not a scam. The people who did order one are going to get them.
Yeah, but they keep saying on it. They keep messaging. I keep saying messaging. I don't know why. They keep emailing me. Email sounds such an old way of corresponding these days, doesn't it? But anyway, they said they keep emailing me saying it's super rare. It's super rare. And I'm thinking, is it though? But is it? So I don't know. But yeah, it must be a little bit.
I guess it's like people say that Leicester is really rare, but it's like I could go buy 20 of them like tonight. I think it's not even closed yet. Right now, but it's obviously just really hard to get for people who aren't here. So
yeah, no, I make you dead right there. Okay, so I tell you what, right? We'll I tell you what we do. I think we'll look at ideas next. Don't forget, folks, send us your pictures. If you want to send us your pictures, I think people been sending me pictures. Yeah, people.
And I just tell you, there's also another set that's available only in Europe and the UK and Ireland and stuff. I'm just gonna go back to. It's called the. It's the Fire Station Starter Set. And I've heard no one talk about this one, and I don't know where that's even come from. I don't remember one like that. It's just like a tiny little fire station with single story.
Into the section of the one you've got.
It looks like a section of it, but
it's supposed to be.
They like rejig combine stuff or something? Someone explained that to me.
Is that how they made I think it's just a cheaper way of getting that little part with the car for people that get that can't afford the big fire station. They can buy that little garage with the car. I don't. It's another test thing they're trying out.
Apparently, it's only available in Tesco and online as well. I tried to look. I looked on Zavvi, the Irish Zavvi, and the Fiat 500's not on that. It doesn't even come up. So I don't know.
No, it sold out in Ireland before it did in America on Zavvi. Apparently,
really interesting. I mean, that's good if you're a collector. I think that's brilliant if you're a collector to get them so quick. And if anybody know if what the numbers are, like the distribution numbers or anything?
Blimey, that's a question.
Well, I know in Ireland, Smith's stores only got 8 of the fire stations. They didn't get, each store got 8, and they didn't get any more.
But how do you know that? How do you know that?
Yeah, I was going to say, Lego's distribution figures are like top secret. Like, how do you find that? How do you know that?
Is he their inventory man or something?
You go into the Smith's website and it tells you what store, like you can choose your store and it tells you how many they have in stock, and then you can go to choose another store and then it shows, and they all had 8, and then one had 7.
Oh, okay.
Which is the one you bought from.
Okay, I see.
Some people got too much time on their hands, if you ask me.
No one's buying this over here. Like, just I hope they
go on sale. Get loads of them then, Si. I tell you, oh, God.
We knew the Smiths were only getting 3 Ospreys, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, don't. I missed the Osprey deal altogether. I don't like to think about it.
The stores can tell us like what they're getting delivered. It's just that on Lego's end, they'll literally never tell us like how big a production run is. But like your local Smiths, I guess, can tell you how many they have.
Yeah,
that's not a secret.
Yes.
Okay.
Makes
Interesting.
sense.
Now, the Osprey. How long ago does that seem, that story? I'll tell you what, how long ago? Last week seems like a million years ago. It really does, folks. Yeah, no, that's all interesting. Okay, well, hold those thoughts there because you've got some really interesting things going on there on that tray. We'll come back to those because I think fairly shortly we should maybe start thinking about diving into Lego ideas. Now, don't forget, folks, send us your pictures. You want to send us your pictures? Loads of people sending me pictures. So someone's just sent me a picture. It's someone I know who's moving out of their house, and they've just sent me a picture of a shelf with nothing on it, which is interesting. I think there is actually a tiny 1x2 brick on there, which looks all sort of sad by itself. Maybe it's his mock of the new Mario figure that's coming out.
Is it Kobe?
It's Kobe. Yeah, it could be Kobe for me. Can't tell from that distance. It all looks the same, doesn't it? But yeah, no, that's cool. All right, so maybe now we can start because they've got quite a few entries, so we can keep coming back to it, I suppose. Shall we?
Oh goodness, how many are there now?
I don't know, 32, something like that.
34.
Okay, and how many of them? 17 of those are The Office.
Well, I tell you what I know. There's a lot of medieval stuff going on here. That's for sure. Someone's jumping on a bandwagon. So I think we should jump into those a little bit. Now, the idea of this, folks, is that I want to know. I'll tell you what I want to do. Right? Let's do this tonight. Right? We'll do a top. We'll do what we did for the Marvel stuff. Right? Here we go. This is the Marvel stuff. I got 1 Falcon, in case anyone wonders. How many Falcons did you get, Si?
3.
3 Falcons in 1 week. That's amazing, that is, isn't it? Eh? Or is sorry, how'd you say it, Si?
Falcon.
Yeah.
What the Falcon's going on?
Yeah.
Falcon.
All right. He sounds like he's from Northern Europe, saying it like that. I am Falcon from Vulcan. Live long and prosper. Anyway, enough of that malarkey. There we go. All got 2 Captain Britons on. So look, I put those 2 weird things there. I mean, what's that, Morris? Morrison thingy. Anyway, got that going on. I put in a couple of the Shang-Chi ones in there as well. Look at that.
Oh, I have a good tip that some of the parts from this series are in Bricks and Pieces, but normally CMF parts are never in Bricks and Pieces.
Yeah.
But the Captain Carter's hair and a few of the others are, if you type in the set number for, like, if you just type in the set number for these, then like a handful of the parts from each of these are available. Like, not everything. I think the stuff that's like a specific, the like specific little creatures and stuff are not. But like Captain Carter's hair was my like top find, because that's my favorite piece out of this series.
That's pretty
cool.
cool.
That is pretty cool.
Normally, when you type in the set number, it says, "Oh, oops, we do not sell CMF." Yeah,
exactly. So it's definitely worth a try, and maybe try with others, like any other upcoming CMF series, because
thank you for that.
Well, Sai's doing a very good job at the moment. I mean, most people kind of have armies of Lego Stormtroopers or TIE fighter pilots, or good stuff to army up. Not Sai, no, he's got a Falcon army. He's got going on. So anyway,
hell of a Falcon army.
He's one hell of a Falcon army man.
I hope I don't make a mistake and say the bold word.
Don't say the bold word. No, we don't want that. But anyway, look, this is kind of the stuff that me and Sai did on the last 2 weeks, really, because I built these a couple of weeks ago. So I built his ones last week. But next week, folks, because on Sunday I'm going to be in London, I'm going to pop to Mansion House. And you're probably thinking, what on earth are you going to Mansion House for? Well, as it happens, it's my nearest Argos to where I work. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be in London on Friday, going to the Brick Festival. Also, while I'm there, folks, it's only in Regent Street. I can boogie over, kind of straddle across London to Leicester Square, and then I'll pop over to Mansion House and pick up the Looney Tunes that are on 25% discount this week, which was pretty good. So that was, in case anyone wondered what I bought this week, that's what I bought. So anyway, so I think we should start diving down into it. So what we're going to do, and this is the whole point why I picked this up, in all honesty, folks, because I was holding it in my hand thinking, why did I pick this up? What we do what we did with the minifigures, right? We will say, with all the stuff that we like, all the Lego idea stuff we like, we'll say top, middle, or bottom, right? And it's not some reference to some strange 1980s TV show. What was it called again, Craig? Top, middle, and bottom?
Strike it lucky.
Strike it lucky. And what we do is we'll just
spot. No, not a good spot.
It's not a good spot. It really isn't. Unless your name's Jay Studs, by the way. He loves pointing out all these spots, doesn't he? Very close up as well. Got to sort that zoom out. Anyway, all I'm going to say to it, folks, is we'll just say top, middle, or bottom. And all the ones that we think majority get top, at the end of it, we'll vote. And we will, amongst us lot on the panel and all you lovely lot out there, we will vote on what we think are maybe the top three that should go through and be made, and why. So anyway, I think it's probably time to get going. Someone says like they've got a hairdryer on the go.
Oh, that might be me. I might be doing a Craigster using the wrong mic.
I don't know. I think I can still hear it.
It's gone now.
It's gone now. That's Sai. Oh no!
I have a fan on.
Oh, he's got a fan on. Anyone think it's warm in Ireland?
Oh, you got loads of fans, Sai.
I don't know. Ask what that is.
What the hell?
Has he just found something he shouldn't have?
It's your man.
Oh, thank God it's a bottle. Jesus.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Stand up so they can see your face. They like seeing your face. Take that out of your gob.
No leg!
Hi.
How you doing, No Leg?
Good.
No Leg, I just spotted your teeth are nearly all grown back.
Yeah.
And he kept the gap. The gap is still there, which I like.
Very fashionable.
Very fashionable. Say hi, Greg. Say hi, Craig.
I'm Greg.
Craig. Say hi. I was going to say your real name. Say hi, Cranky.
Hi, Cranky.
Say hi, Foolin.
Hi, Foolin.
I know that.
Say hi, Strange Hands.
Hi, James.
Look at the hands. They're my hands. Yes. And look, everyone's saying hello. So, Solo. Hi, Solo. Solo says hi, Nolik. Say hi, Slug Biker.
Hi.
Say hi, Mark.
Hey.
Say hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Minifig Who.
Who?
Minifig Who. Say hi to Tech. Say
Tech.
hi to Jamie.
Hi, Jimmy.
Say hi, Captain Zan.
Hi, Captain Sam.
Say hi, Nick B.
Hi, Nick B.
Say hi, Echo Bricks.
Hi, Go Bricks.
And say hi to Teal Bricks
Hi, Teal Bricks.
in Paradisa.
Big
I know it's a hard one to say. Say hi. Say hi. Not that Sam Smith. And say hi, Justin.
Hi, Tristan.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, say hi to Barefoot on Bricks. Say hi, Paul.
I'm full of bricks.
Oh, that's close enough, yeah.
Yeah. Full of bricks.
Not full of bricks. I mean, it's a good name,
Full
though.
of bricks.
Hi, full of
Something.
bricks.
I'm
It's full
full
of
of
bricks of
bricks.
life.
Full of-
No, his name is Paul. Say hi, Paul. Quick. Okay, bye. That was Nully, everybody.
Bye, no leg.
Bye.
Say bye. Oh, look, gives him a kiss and a wave. Mwah.
Bye.
Not sure.
Bye, no
Say
leg.
bye, no lag.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Say smell you later.
Smell you later. Smell you later.
Nice. What a lovely boy. There we go. It gets worse as they get older. It really does. So anyway, now we've seen No Lag, and we've seen the lovely stuff that Cranky is building or been building or sorting. I don't know what it is with dots. Everyone just seems to sort their dots out. They never seem to do anything with them. It's one of those collector things, folks. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. Because last week,
one bracelet.
she's got one bracelet. Yeah, she's got one bracelet. She's got every single series of dots, and out of those 5 series of dots, she's built a bracelet. There you go. That's progress for you, folks. It really is. It's about as much progress as what me and Si always do. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I've got to ask, Cranky, what are you going to do with all those dots?
You have to know what you're going to do with it before you buy Lego. Have I been doing it wrong the whole time?
I never do. I just buy Lego.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just buy it.
All the pad jugs I've got no idea what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to build something out of it. That's for sure.
I have a lot of sorting to do.
We've got no.
Then we're going to do something with it.
Look at that. She looks more chilled out than her dad. Can she hear us?
No. Do you want to pat Greg?
Hey?
Do you want to pat Greg? You can pat Greg. Look.
Pat him? Bloody.
The poor girl comes on every week and never hears us saying hello to her.
I said, you can't hear what we're saying.
We'll have to send her an email.
Can I just say, right? That has got to be the shortest mic I've ever seen on anyone's headset.
It comes out.
Oh, hello.
Because I'm not using it.
It extends, Craig.
Call centre Craig.
Yeah, call centre Craig.
Yeah.
Hello.
999.
What's your emergency?
BrickStagePass. No, I'm afraid emergency. No, they're unavailable at the moment. Can I put you through to voicemail, please?
Would you like fries with that?
Yeah. Would you like fries with that?
You're a lucky winner today. Just answer this simple question.
Yeah, your call is important to us.
You've held for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Thank you for contacting Vodafone.
Yes. Thank you for phoning Lego. Would you please like to stay behind and do a customer survey, please?
I'm going to put the headset on. You sit here and I'll go through them.
I don't know if you should do that, Craig. If you put the headset on her, and then you can't monitor
Don't
what's
worry,
being said.
Craig. We might never want you back.
She's mini me.
Is she? Oh, okay. Fine.
Right, say bye. Go watch MasterChef.
Bye. Go watch MasterChef. What
No
a terrible
spoilers.
parent. Forcing
No
your
spoilers.
kids to watch MasterChef. What's on mad at you?
I'm not forcing her. She wants to. Apparently, they're only allowed to watch me on here until MasterChef starts.
Okay.
That's what she's told her mum.
Oh, MasterChef. Yeah,
That's
Greg.
me.
Go watch another Greg. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Have you been involved in an accident that wasn't your fault?
I'm watching you.
Good one, Sam Smith.
Yeah, Stan Smith. Like it. Hey. There we go. Craig, you got oh, hello. Something's back. Technical support's here. Abusing him.
Oh my god, it's going to look sore.
He's getting abused by his own kids. Go and watch
nothing new there.
MasterChef. Go and tell him to go and watch MasterChef.
I'm filling in the paperwork now as we speak.
It's quite a good thing. I don't know what I'm getting loads of warnings from Microsoft Edge. I don't even use Microsoft Edge. Bugger off.
Oh, really?
Anyway, where should we go next? I'll tell you where we're going to go next. I think we should dive down and start talking about Lego ideas, because we're like an hour into the stream, folks. We're an hour into the stream already. And do us a favor, folks. Check out the peeps in the panel. Give us a thumbs up. And yeah, if you're watching this back 20 years from now, leave us a comment. Let me know what you think. Anyway, I think it's time to share some stuff from Craig's stuff. So let's bring up Craig. Oh, hello. That's a lot, isn't it? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get rid of this one for a moment. So we just remove that one for a second. Make it all a bit bigger. I think we can start going through some of the Lego ideas. So top, middle, or bottom tier, folks. And then at the end, we'll do a survey on what we think is our favourite one.
I want to show my number top idea at the moment that everybody needs to go and support that. They need to support that.
Now, if anyone's wondering what on earth this is Wembley Stadium built in 1922, folks. It is the original UK version of the Twin Towers. That's what we used to call it, wasn't it? The Twin Towers of Wembley Stadium. And what a beautiful site it is as well. And you know, anyone that wondered what those towers were made of, they were made of foam, of all things, believe it or not. They were made of foam. Yeah, there was nothing to it at all. It was just foam. I mean, how they didn't blow away, I don't know. But there we go. They probably had some sort of Lego clamps in them or something like that, I suppose. But yeah, that is from Cabbage Face. They've got 25. Blimey, folks, do us a favour. Support him for us and get yourselves over there. Support him because he's a good guy. He really is. Yeah. So anyway, should we dive down into Lego ideas then, and the ones that have made it through to this phase? So tell us about this one then, Craig, because this looks like it's something out of
Baywatch.
Baywatch, yeah. Sorry, I was trying to think.
Lifeguard Shack by Adwind, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I like that. Sandy green. That's
always a fan of Aqua. Is that? Oh, is it not? Sorry, I take that back.
Aqua?
Yeah, I think it's sand green. I think
you're talking about the band.
Yeah, there's
about the band, Cranky.
There's a bit of texture
maybe
work,
it's
isn't
just
there?
very lightly lit. Like maybe it's just very brightly lit. I thought it was Aqua.
It's like the old fishing store in it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool.
I like it.
I like it. It's quite simple.
I could see him making that.
Yeah.
I feel like they might actually, unlike a lot of people complain about Lego making ideas mocks less complicated. I actually think they might add more detail to this if they did make it. I feel like they might add a couple of minifigures, you know, having a picnic or sunbathing plus a lifeguard, you know, maybe water along the edge or something. I think
Barry said that water in the front, I think they might do as well because they're like a bit of
they've got to really, haven't they?
Yeah. I think without increasing the part count massively, you could probably add a few little details. I think they like doing that.
Right, cool. So what do we reckon about that then, folks? Top, middle, or bottom? So T for top, M for middle, B for bottom. What do you think about that? Is it a top one? Is it a middle tier one? Or is it a bottom one? So we're looking for tops, and then we do a survey on them at the end. Let me know what you lovely lot out there think about that one. T for top, B for bottom, M for middle. What do you reckon? Oh, we've got a top from Captain Zan. We got from Jarve. We got an M. We got an M. We got a T. We got a T. We got a T. Oh, they've got more T's than anything at the moment. It's very, very tight. It's even Stevens. So we've got another T from Tilbricks and Paradisa. A couple of, oh my God, it's all going M's here. Yeah, this one ain't going to make it. All got T. I think that's more, blimey, so Connor's leaning towards middle, I think.
I shouldn't encourage it, should I? No, I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I think likelihood of it making through, we've got to be real, like pretty low. I just think that like there's there's so little that makes it through. But I really like it. And this is one that maybe this one looks like it would be manageable to actually release instructions for or work out how to build yourself, which is always what I look for in ideas projects. You know, this is sort of a nice. I've got plenty of Paradisa Beach that could do with a little lifeguard hut, but you know, realistically,
Somebody said it would have made a good gift with purchase. It would have done.
Jermaine,
that's a good shout.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I think I'd be disappointed with that as a gift with purchase. I'm starting to think Jermaine's right.
Really?
Maybe a B. Is there an interior?
I think there is a little interior.
Is there?
Mhm.
Yeah, there will be. It's just if we go into
Well, yeah.
that, we'll be here all night.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're going to go.
That's true.
Yeah, one picture for each one. Otherwise, we're here.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is
till
if you're
tomorrow.
on your own, I mean, if you're on your own,
Got to
it's
keep
gonna-
scrolling down. We're on number one.
Yeah.
and
All right.
we haven't
Anyway,
got
so
very far.
that one's not made it in at all. That was Jermaine gave that a B for big bottom, and
Yeah, B for being realistic. I agree.
Oh, hello. Anyway, so
Controversial.
let's move down. Controversial.
Well, that's
Well,
not the same thing as saying that you don't like it or you don't appreciate the build. Come on, it's Lego ideas. Be realistic.
I think the way we've got to approach this, Cranky, you tell me what you think, because you always kind of ground me, which is nice. Is that this is kind of, do we think Lego are going to make it? And if not, why not? But what I will say, and I've got to say this to every single person, right, that gives an idea out there and puts it forward and gets 10,000 votes, good on you. Because one, you're brave, and secondly, you're wonderful for getting 10,000 people vote for something that you've created. So I take my hats off
absolutely.
to you. It's amazing. All we're doing is we're critiquing this on the fact is, do we think Lego are going to make it? And what I will say, there's more medieval in this range than ever before, and the likelihood of them building it is like 0. But
6.
We will say what we think about it, and will Lego make it? But anyway, top, middle, or bottom?
I like what Zan was saying in the chat is that I like playing the game. I like the game of do I want it? Just in terms of like, do people like it? If they could have it, would they like it? Because if we're playing will Lego ideas make it through, then it's just B for all. So it's very unlikely. I feel like it's more fun to just to go for would you want to build this?
Yeah. So if you like it and want to build it, we'll put T. Is that what you mean?
No,
I haven't thought about the logistics of this.
No, logistics, top, middle, or bottom. That's all it is. Anyone
it's just the rating.
You got to keep it basic. Blimey, Cranky, this isn't Twitch. We don't have the mechanisms to do this.
You don't have the technology.
Craig, can you make it bigger? If you press C and scroll upwards, can you make it bigger? That's how you make things bigger. No, just literally press the C button. That's C for Charlie in Police Talk. And scroll up and down. And it should make it bigger or smaller.
I think I have to zoom on this one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the shortcut for Zoom.
Yeah, it's not working. It's not working. It's on the TV.
I can actually zoom in by pinching my screen. How cool is that?
That's because you've got a touch screen.
Touch screen.
That better?
I tell you what, Si, you don't do us 40-year-olds any favours.
Why?
All you're doing is giving ammo to the likes of tech.
Shut your face.
Is that zoomed in enough for you?
That's zoomed in enough. So
That's lovely.
We can see what we're looking at now.
Okay.
No, I will need those binoculars. Get them.
Yeah.
I'm just going to zoom it in. You're all out of the picture now. Wow, that's so cool. I can see it so perfectly. Wow.
All right. So what do we think? What do we think of this one, then, folks?
Love it.
I love it. This is definitely a perfect compliment to the Pirates of Barracuda Bay. This is the other side, and this I think is needed. Do I think it's going to go through? Probably not, but I would love to see this as a set, and it's in my top 5.
Yeah, I really like this as well. I'm just always very cynical about ideas in general, but I like this as a realistic mock version of the sets. I have a set that looks very, very similar to this, that sort of, but it's much more simplistic. But this feels like a realistic mock as opposed to some of them that are so detailed and so out there that it's very hard to see how it would ever turn into a set. But this one's, it's kind of like pitched at the right level, I think.
Totally
I think it's interesting that Barracuda Bay, the original, was quite detailed, and it didn't look anything like when it was released. Yeah,
same as the blacksmith.
Who was that?
I have no idea.
Let's see. It's not Craig. Not that. Oh, it's Si.
No,
Si, yes.
there's
It's
Sai
down.
again. Oh, yeah, no, you gotta turn him off.
Blimey,
Turn him off quickly.
What on earth?
Si, reboot the blooming surface. I tell you what, he's pinched it so hard that it's gone ooh, like that.
Yeah,
thought it was
wow.
me.
Reboot it, Si.
I thought Brenda was here.
Yeah, say something. Oh, he's gone. He's waiting.
Oh, dear. Yeah, just kick him out.
All right, my God, blimey. Sorry about that, folks. Anyone watching that back, go, what the bleeding hell just happened there? We've just,
That's
it's
like, life out,
Irish wind for you.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, let's get back.
Yeah, should we try and get to 3 of 30?
Yeah, that's it. Otherwise, it's going to be a blooming long stream. Anyway, let's bring it back in again. Are you all right there, Si?
What was it?
Yeah.
What did it sound like? What I didn't. What I couldn't
Wind.
hear. I couldn't.
It just sounded like some sort of electrical windstorm.
Like that white noise machine that Greg
Yeah.
had.
Oh, that's the other thing I bought from his OnlyFans merch. His white noise machine. I had it on there. I was feeling lonely.
Yeah. Wind your neck in. All right, carry on. So,
Number
what do
3.
we reckon? Right, wind your neck in.
Are we voting?
I love saying it like that.
Top, middle, or bottom?
Yeah, top, middle, or bottom. How would you say it, Si? Middle, bottom, top, or top, middle, or bottom?
Would you like the top or the middle or the bottom?
Okay. It sounded very posh. It's very good. It sounded like you work in the Ritz or something like that. I like it, Si. Very cool. So what do we reckon, folks? Captain Sam, BrickScene, the Minifig Who, Bricks and Mortar, aka your mate. Mitty Bricks. What do you reckon? Top, middle, or bottom? For what is some sort of... it's got white bricks. It's too many white bricks for me. I don't like that. But what I will say is it's an interesting looking build. Is that a Scottish flag up there as well? What's going on with that?
That's the same. It's the same flag from the sets, right?
Yeah. It's the
They
Imperial
haven't
flag.
modified it. They've just used the same Imperial flag from the sets these days.
If you notice, they've actually got the different guards to what the flag is. You've got the red coats and the blue coats. And they've got the blue coats flag and the red coats.
Okay. I've got no idea what he's talking about, folks.
Controversial.
He's one of those castle
mixing
people.
factions.
Yeah,
On
you think-
number 20 on London Calling 99.
You think people that are into... Oh, so
Right.
we're going... So a lot of
Top,
people
middle, or
are going-
bottom. Come on.
We've got top,
Yeah.
top,
Yeah,
middle,
top from me
middle,
too.
Top.
Bloody hell, loads of people like
Yeah.
it. There's a lot of toppers out there. Oh,
I'd like
we're going
it,
top
so it's
heavy on
probably
this
not
one.
going to get made.
All right, so
Yeah.
what? Okay,
Yeah.
so let me make a note of this one then. So what's this one
Let's just
called?
skip that. It'll save us loads of time going through this list if we just automatically assume that several of us have said it's probably not going to get made on everyone. And then we can just still go through this much faster.
All right then. Oh, blimey. You could to Twitchers, they don't hang around, do they, folks? They just want to carry on. They just want to
Have you got a
crack
command
on,
for him?
as they say. Yeah, okay then. So what's this one called then?
Imperial Island Fort.
All right, because I thought we wasn't Spaceballs for a start.
No,
Imperial Island Fort.
All right.
it's got a top. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Spaceballs. Awesome.
All right.
No
All
chance
right.
of it getting made.
Spaceballs. We were talking about
There you go, that's
before
done.
the stream.
Verdict reached.
That's not going to be built, is it? Let's face it.
Yeah, it's just
They've
not
had
going
a
to
few
get
of
made.
these entries, haven't they? And they haven't
Yeah.
been built. Jack from Brickfault even sent one of these in as an entry.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's good. I can't see sight. Oh, look. Every time I put someone up there, you can't see sight.
But you can still hear him.
We've got Kevin on. Kevin with an Irish voice. Excellent. I'm liking it. All right, come on. Let's move on. There's Spaceballs. That won't get built. Great idea. Love the idea. It's fantastic. Now, this I love.
Gorgeous,
Is it me?
modular, never going to happen.
Yeah.
But I got to be honest,
Agree.
it does look a bit. It does remind me a lot of the bookshop.
Really?
It's a bit
Well,
funky.
yeah,
isn't it?
There's elements of it, but it's very pretty. But it's
You
never
have
going
a
to
tree in the
Yes,
same
the tree,
place.
same color and in the same place. Yeah.
Yeah.
The trees don't
Otherwise,
help.
no, I love this. This needs to get saved into the black hole of list of things I want to build. You know,
Yeah,
things I want to copy.
I
and
particularly like
maybe
the
it's
little table down here, which is chairs upside down. That
Chairs
is
upside down.
Ooh,
nice part usage.
Oh,
Yes.
that is, yeah.
Nice part usage. That's a term we don't get on here very much, folks. Anyway, I think this was a Lego stream.
Goodness gracious.
All right, so we love it. I mean, they don't build modulars. They should do. It's a waste of time. Lego, do us a favour. Two things, right? If you're not going to build the office, right, and if you're not going to build modulars, can you let us know? Because I'm fed up with liking them, and then you don't build them. All right, just
It might appear on the designer program there.
It might do. But it might
Yeah,
not.
this is a good designer program option, but I wonder how expensive it would be.
Yeah, I'm with Jarv. They just don't get made. Oh God, I tell you
Yeah.
what, I don't know what
Beautiful.
Microsoft Edge has done an
Lovely
update this week, and I tell you what, it's winding me up because I don't
Right.
even use it.
I know I hate it.
Honestly, Chromium. All right, what we got going on here? Disco Donuts.
What the hell? They're amazing.
Oh, BTS.
It's the band, isn't it?
It's
Oh, it's
never going to happen.
BTS.
A tease. Is it a tease
BTS.
thing?
Yeah.
You should know all about this site.
Well, it's not till I saw the blue hair. I was like, hey, it must be BTS.
Oh,
It is,
okay.
yeah. Dynamite.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
I
I'm just
presume
gonna-
it's the music video. I've never seen it, but
I'm just
sure
going to
you
get
can set it
get my coffee.
Yeah.
Give me 10 seconds, folks, and I'll be back. Now, what do you reckon it'd be, folks? Top, middle, or bottom?
Yeah,
Just buy me
won't
some
happen.
time here. Buy me some time.
see, I don't particularly think that this isn't that bad, and it might have got made for for another delve into the Asian market. Because I wouldn't particularly buy this, there's a good chance it might get made.
That's true. Chat's full of bees.
Bees. We're moving on.
Yep.
These
Well,
guys have
yeah.
got two in here. I do like this
Go back down
idea.
for a second, Craig.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yep. Get the
Okay.
professional verdict.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Would you buy that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Kate, come back.
Who are you talking to? That wasn't no lag.
No, it's not. So she's mad into BTS and K-pop, aren't you?
A tease!
You think the K-pop people would rush out and buy that? Yeah, that's a definite winner, I think, if it was made.
And
There's
that's probably
enough
why it got
people who would
10,000.
buy it just because it's BTS that Lego
Yeah.
would
Oh, yeah.
like. Because there's so many. I don't know if Lego. Do you think Lego would know? Would put that all together though, and actually, get their market research or whatever.
Yeah.
Needs some
I don't know.
serious work done to it.
Yeah. I reckon
Well-
they would.
Well,
'Cause
they sent Llama around, so
Yeah.
a new bench for
I mean,
Lego.
can you imagine
Well, that's
being
what I'm saying
Llama?
though. Like, do Lego do they actually think that they would make millions from this if they think that Llama is the peak of
Yeah.
music entertainment?
Oh, I don't know.
See, I mean, if you have people like if you have people like Matthew, saying because I know he's into music and he's tuned in and stuff. Matthew Ashton, he could say, "Look, guys, this is really good. This will sell big time, etc., etc." But I don't. Would there be a conflict of interest? Do you think with them being on a different label and Lego basically being in with a different music label? Although I'll have to look up to see who the distribution is in Europe and America. I think it might be Warner Brothers.
I don't think Matthew has that much pull, to be honest. But
No, to kind of like get in and say, because I think that this would be a definite seller.
oh yeah,
Although
it
Universal
got to
have
10,000,
got
didn't
a
it?
partnership with
Yeah.
BTS for something
Very quickly.
already,
Yeah.
even if they're. I just googled. So and that's who does video, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So
Well,
I clearly there's enough of a partnership that
I hope
Right.
they give them faces.
we
Let's
need
move
Jake
on.
here for this.
Yeah.
All right, so we don't,
Movie
we
set.
don't reckon that one will be made. But this I think is a really, really nice idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice.
Good concept.
Yeah, it's a really good concept. Basically, someone's thought to themselves, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna build a modular," and then they thought, "Well, I've done the facial of it. I'm a bit bored of this one now. I'm gonna build another one." And then
And
they've done
they've
the
done it
same thing,
before.
done it 6 times,
They've
and
done
then
the
they've
studio
gone-
line.
yeah, and then they've gone like, "I'm gonna build a studio out of this," and I quite like the idea. It's a great concept, and I tell you what, right? It's one of those concepts that will just keep going and going and going. As far as I'm concerned, I think this is a possibility of being made. I like it. I think it's got commercial sense as well. Cranky, what do you reckon?
I don't know. I love it because I love the facades, the building
Yeah.
facades, and the concept is
Yeah.
really clever. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure of it, but I think I think something similar has been around before.
Studio
In
line,
terms, it's
wasn't
not
it?
the first time this
Studios,
concept has
yeah.
been raised,
Oh,
but I just don't know if, would Lego? I don't know.
Put it this
I
way.
feel like they would make this like a kids. They would make like a kids stop motion kind of
Yeah.
set,
Yeah,
not an
that's it.
ideas adult set, and it would have
Dodgy
a
app.
really simplified backdrops. Like basically,
Yeah.
you just have the stuff at the bottom, and you'd have basically 10% of the bricks along the top with like really really simple backdrops, and it would probably be linked to an app.
Yeah, phone sits in there.
Yeah, like you put your phone in there, and then you swap stuff. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's it.
Works
They
as
would
good as
even
video.
They wouldn't even have to do a blooming app for it because the apps are out there already, folks. So, okay, what do we reckon?
Yeah, but Lego would make an app for it, wouldn't they?
But they don't make an app for it, Lego, because that's when it all goes pear-shaped.
They
do like
have
cameras,
made,
really
though.
small modulars as well. Really
they
small
have made
modulars.
movie. They have
Yeah.
made movie making sets for Ninjago,
Like the Ninjago
and
one.
for
Zach,
Batman.
And the whole
Batman.
and the studios line as well. Like there was a whole theme around it.
and they were pretty. They're pretty good. I think there might be too many facades. It would cost like €500 or pounds, dollars, whatever. But yeah, I agree. I'd love to see it being made, but I don't think they will.
Okay,
Yeah.
T, if Lego can make it. Just so everybody knows, T is good. Bottom is not good. So top, middle, or bottom. What do you reckon, folks? Top, middle, or bottom? T
What?
for top, M for middle, and B for bottom.
Let's just admire the cameras because they're cool,
yeah.
and that nice way of using that light slightly differently. The lamppost piece with the Dalek.
and
brick.
the big lights
Foolin
as well.
bricks. What do you
Yeah.
like?
I can't work out what he's done with those little chairs that look like wickerbacks either. I don't know if they're
Can't see. It's too
prints
small.
or something, or
Can't
stickers or something. I can't work it out. Anyway,
Is that a
very
window
cool.
or? I'll have to open it in another tab.
It
I need
looks
more
right.
screens.
It looks thin.
I don't think people are up for getting that one built.
Just don't pinch the screen.
Right,
too many
moving on.
bottoms, too many mids. All right, folks. Good shout though. Thank you, peeps. Appreciate that. Now this again, I like it. It's
Love
like
it.
being back in Estonia. It really is.
Oh, look at the nice parts usage. It's the Thor's hammer.
Oh my God.
The
Good
what?
tip. I've just got 200 of those, so
Mjolnir.
I'm gonna take that idea. This builder as well, Norton 74. They've done some other excellent things. But
Can I just say, I love the tree on the right, the dark red. That
contrast.
It makes me feel warm and fuzzy because I like autumn. I really do when it's warm. Anyway,
I do like this set, but I think it's got competition. Thanks, Simla.
well, the nice thing about it is kind of it's a modular, but it's kind of not a modular. So, what do we reckon of that, folks? Top, middle, or bottom? Loads of T's coming in for this. We're loving this one.
it's got more chance than the more classic modulars. Like this is way more into the sort of fishing store realm. That's like, and it's more. I would say it's less of a modular than fishing store. So it's more like the medieval blacksmith and so on. So it has chances in that respect. But
Ian's loving it. Till's loving it. Heather's loving it. Captain.
the sad thing is this isn't the best thing that this builder has made. It's just that this one might have a chance of getting through.
I might be wrong, but is that a big fig arm?
Is
Yeah,
that what?
Big fig arm.
Yeah.
A big fig arm. It is. Do you know what? That's the Incredible Hulk's bicep.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So that one's going in. What's that called?
A-frame cabin.
A-frame cabin. All right. And if you can't work out why it's called that, you shouldn't be into Lego.
It looks like a W.
So this looks like a dog. What is it?
This is a really accurate
Robot
model, at
Yeah,
least as
this
far
is
as I mean. Obviously, I'm not intimately familiar with one of the 70,000 pound robotic dogs, but looks really accurate to me.
Yeah, this is very, very cool.
it's clever.
I can't see it getting made.
No.
Agreed.
I don't know why. I just can't seem to. They might do. I mean,
Can they do something with this? Would there be like IP and all that sort of stuff to sort out?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not impossible that Boston Dynamics would be willing to.
yeah, I would think they would, wouldn't they, to help promote them?
But
Okay.
What's the chat saying?
Chat don't like it. Bottom.
Okay.
They're not into it at all. What's the matter
Let's
with you? Just because it's not got a head on it doesn't mean
like, I
it's
wouldn't
not a
buy
robot.
it, but I can appreciate it. It looks pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's bottom one. Oh, now look at the detail on this. Blimey. I'm getting a migraine looking at this. It's got so much detail on it.
Oh, roof colors. Is that Dark Azure?
Oh, hello.
I want this to be released just so that they make Dark Azure ingots.
That is beautiful. Do we like that, folks? Come on, give us a yes. Give us loads of T's. I like it. I mean, it's just beautiful to look at. It's very interesting. It reminds me of the sort of buildings you used to get on the very olden days version of London Bridge. It really does.
When I look at this, I think to myself, will Lego actually make it like this if they did make it?
Nah,
And I think not.
No.
And that's the bit that sways me on this.
But do we like it, though? Do we think that
Oh, I
Lego
like
could
it.
make it? I mean,
I don't think you could not like it. I'm just not sure
It's
it
got
would.
potential. It's got
It
very
would
good
come out
potential.
as stunning as that.
so what's it called? Oh, it's a tavern.
Medieval Tavern.
Medieval Tavern.
Okay.
Well, let's go,
Yeah.
Mario.
They won't make it. I don't think they will neither.
No.
I don't
I
think they
agree.
will. Love it, but they won't make it. So it can't go to the top. It's a top in our eyes, but it's not a top in the sense that they'll build it. Now, this is an interesting one. One of my favorite ever sets from Lego Ideas is a cheap set. It's a cheap set because it's called The Women of NASA. And it's not made, and it's a brilliant set. Now, this looks like it's inspired by it. What was you going to say, Cranky?
I was just saying I don't think it's cheap anymore.
Yeah,
It's
it's not cheap anymore.
No, glad I got a few of them.
What's the other one they did as well?
There's a
before
research
that?
institute.
Yeah.
Was the ideas one, right?
Yeah, research. I've got that.
Love the
still in its
research
box.
institute, but
Hey, Cabbage, we gave your new Wembley Stadium from 1922 a shout out earlier on, mate. Just for you. So we kicked off Lego Ideas. Oh, there he is there. There we go.
I flashed him.
There he is. He did. Ooh, appreciate that. He really would. All right. Anyway, okay, what do we reckon? I reckon this has got Lego Make It all over.
Yeah.
I would love this too, and it's a good chance.
Yeah. I
But
think
like
they'll
that,
make it.
the world, like that, the spherical world, like they didn't invent the idea of making a sphere like this, but just the fact that it's like got the satellites and the planet, this is really, really good.
I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw something out there. I'd like to see a people of computing, and the reason being, right, is because give me a Steve Jobs, give me an Elon Musk, give me a Bill Gates minifigure. I'd be pretty made up if I had that.
What's the Englishman who created the internet?
Oh yeah, that.
But the point is that you've heard of all those people. Like the reason that we need this set is so that you understand the contributions of these people, because you've heard of Steve Jobs already. He doesn't need a Lego set for everyone to learn who he is.
I know, but I still want those minifigures. Name these women on this. Know if we've heard of them. I tell you what.
West, Annie Easley, Grace Hopper, Ada Lovelace, Jean Jennings, is it Bartik? And Betty Holberton.
Yeah, never heard of them.
You need to go.
It needs to do
your
research.
homework.
I mean,
I've heard of it.
Though, folks, I know people that work in my office, right? And I'm not joking, right? Some of them work in IT, and they don't even know who Bill Gates is, right? And I kid you not, that is the truth.
Who is he?
Yeah. Sorry.
Who is he?
Exactly. They do, honestly. But then, some people don't even know who their chairman of their company is, but that's not so much. But, it's just crazy.
Using that Nexo printed shield as well was a good idea. I like that.
Yeah. Cranky, what are all these things you're putting in the stream?
I'm putting the ideas link to this set that has a description of all of the people in it and why they were chosen.
Oh, okay, cool.
Did chat think it's gonna all right this one or not? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you reckon, chat? Top, middle, or bottom?
I think we all voted. But we vote again.
Cabbage said Alan Sugar should be one of them if we did a people's one. Let's do that. Not everyone knows him, but he's a funny guy.
Amstrad.
You're fired. Yeah, you're fired. I like that idea.
Lots of people in chat.
What was that? Get out of here.
Get out of here with your patriarchy, Greg.
See if it's women, B if it's people.
This is it. I'm all for this women stuff. I really am. But equally,
yeah, Clive Sinclair. Good shout.
Clive Sinclair.
Good shout.
And there was so many people. The geezer who did Atari, all that lot. I want to mix it around a bit, make it a thing. It could be a thing. It could be one of those things that, like, you get a couple of these figures every year. Why not? It's people. That's the way I see things. I see everyone as being people. Anyway, what do we think? Come on, folks. Top, middle, or bottom? Top, middle.
I think, we're moving. Come on.
We need top, middle, bottom.
We're on to the tavern. We've got lots of votes already. We've moved past that.
No, okay. What have we got then? What do we go? This is top. All right, we go top on this one. Women of computing. All right. Now, actually, before we go on, I've got a woman of Instagram to bring into the panel, and it is the lovely. It is the Liebeschon of the Instagram community. It is, of course, Lady McBrick. Hello, Quincy Tark.
Hi, Richard. Oh, that's.
Hi, Richard. Hi, Nicole.
How are you doing?
All right, very good, thank you. How are you doing? You well?
I'm great. I now can claim for myself that I have the best tech support ever.
You do.
Yeah, because Greg, I'm so sorry. I hired Greg. He
Exactly.
let me through you. So
Well,
I can't, folks. You are brilliant, Greg. I never told you, but you are. Because you are live. And while you are live, I bet no one noticed, but you
I don't
gave
think
me-
anyone did.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone did. Honestly, folks, we were sorting out a machine whilst we was offline. I don't think anyone noticed. Anyway, good to have you here, Nicole, as always.
Thank you.
You're wonderful. We're talking about Lego ideas, and the rate we're going to be talking about it this time tomorrow still. So anyway, let's move on. This guy looks like the guy on the right looks like he's got earbuds on either side of his shoulders. Just saying. Anyway, what do we think of this then? The tavern under the snow. Not a lot of snow, mind you, but it's under the snow. What do we reckon, folks?
It's all right.
Boris minifig.
I think it's pretty.
Boris.
Yeah.
Is it trying to be Winter Village or is it trying to be medieval?
That's the
Or is
question,
it somebody
isn't it?
who really wants Winter Village but knows that Lego won't make a Winter Village ideas set, so they make a medieval winter set?
Combined it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was
I love the
thinking.
idea. I think it's an excellent idea. I don't know. Like, I don't know if they'll think it's going to clash with the Winter Village that they're kind of holding on to themselves. But it's a lovely build and a really nice idea.
I think it's a snurger.
It's a snow go. I
Um,
like that. Now, talking of Winter Village, folks, I've got a survey. What do we reckon of the Winter Village? Out of 10. Hit that survey button if you like it. Anyway,
Greg,
let's move on.
Greg, I don't know if you've noticed, you have another person in the green room. That's why we said hi, Richard, when Nicole came on.
Ah, okay. Why didn't you say that? You said hi, Richard. I didn't hear what you said.
There's a private chat of messages going, help me.
I'm sorry, I was too busy working on someone's machine. Let's bring him on. Anyway, he's all the way from down under. And it was his video that caused Lego to take off their designer video. It really was. Anyway, let's bring him on. It was, of course, BrickScene. Hello, mate.
No, it wasn't, was it?
Well,
Yeah.
It didn't help, did it, Rich?
No, it probably didn't help. No. How is everybody?
Anyway, how you doing, mate? Here's a baby! Here's a baby!
I just woken up, baby, at that, man. The worst type.
Look at them eyes. They're like a couple of holes in the snow. If I was over, I'd be slapping him around the face saying, wake up, man.
I'm just waiting for him to say, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't like it.
Yeah, anyway, you're looking very well, mate, considering it's 4:30 in the morning where you are.
I was up at 4:30 for some reason as well.
Was it bladder problems?
No.
It's an AC. Don't worry about it. Anyway, look, sorry, folks. Everyone's the size of a thumbnail now. So anyway, we're talking about...
Sir, we have somebody wants to say hi to Nicole and Richard.
Hey,
It's
no
this
leg.
guy. There he is. He came straight back into you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
Tick.
Hi.
Nicole wants to know how are you.
Good.
See you, big boy.
Oh.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Anyway, welcome, Richard. Lovely to have you here. Hope all is well. Okay, they're not going to make that one, so let's move on, shall we? Damn right, the brick box.
Sweet.
Lovely, what we
That's
looking at?
incredible.
Yeah, this is this has actually got playable features on it.
This has really good chances, I think, as far as
agree.
Lego ideas like desk. They're trying to sell ideas to people who have like sort of desk models.
It's interactive, isn't it?
Did it with
So
the
it's
maze,
like a
didn't
play
they?
with this while you're working from home. Have this to one side of your desk, right?
Yeah, Mario's interactive. That holds my attention for all of 3 seconds. It does.
Do you remember the maze? I do
Yeah.
the maze.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. What do we reckon, folks? It's the chat that counts. Chat top, middle, or bottom. T for top, M for
Top.
middle, B for bottom. And if you haven't worked it out yet, what it means, then God help you. So, what do we reckon? I like it. What do you reckon, Barry?
Top for me.
All right. What about you, Craigster?
Middle.
Oh, middle. Cranky?
It's not personally my favorite type of Lego set, but I think it's got really good chances. And so
Okay.
top,
Is that top, middle, or bottom then? Top, middle, or bottom? Is
top?
it middle?
Sorry.
Oh, is it top? Sorry?
I'm so confused, but as to what we're supposed to be doing. But I really like it. If top means I like it, I'm yeah, top.
All right. What do you reckon, Nicole? What's the T for top in German? Is he top?
Yeah, it's the same. Top.
It's a top. See, even when I'm trying to crack a joke, I'm right. What about you, BrickScene? What do you reckon?
He's on mute.
He's on mute.
He's on mute.
I'm new here. What are we doing?
Nothing.
Do you like it? And
Do you think
like
Lego
it?
will make it? Do you reckon Lego will make it?
I hasn't Lego made something like this already? Didn't they
The
do a
maze,
puzzle
yeah.
one for ideas a while back?
The maze, I think.
The maze, wasn't
JK
it?
Brickworks, wasn't it?
That's right. That's right. I could see this getting made.
Okay. All right. We're going to the
Middle,
top then.
whatever middle is.
Okay. Lego. Lego Golf. If I describe that as Lego, I'm in trouble. All right. Cool. Now this I love. I think this is brilliant. The brick walk. They're not going to make it though, are they? So we might as well move
yeah,
on.
this has got no chance. It's not different enough.
It's
No.
amazing,
Yeah, I
but they're
agree.
not going to make it.
It's
Nice.
like the Brazilian restaurant.
Classic
recolours.
London house, really, isn't it? Classic.
Look,
I
I mean,
love
look,
it.
come on.
Exactly.
Look at that.
Somewhere in Chelsea or Kensington or something. Just off
All
the
our
street.
houses look like this. They do,
Look
folks.
at
Honestly,
that.
I believe they
It's
believe anything.
beautiful.
Yeah,
It is
it
Look
is.
at that. Moving on.
I love it. This look, they won't make it. This is interesting. Can't see them making it though.
But this is I think it's a more unique concept than because the tavern, for example, or both the taverns, you can't really tell what they are. And I think that's the key thing for if it's going to be like another medieval set, you have to be able to tell what it is. And so I think Doc is a really good idea. I mean, it would be half the size if they made it. They'd make like the left-hand side or the right-hand side, right?
Not sure why they went with a render of Ocean and not built it as well. I know to keep the piece count, but
It's like it's
just a
floating.
little.
Water
I can't-
world or something.
I can't look at the water. Yeah, I can't look at the water because it puts me off.
Not
You know,
quite.
Kevin
perspective on that.
Kevin Costner's going to come swinging across any minute now. It just looks too. But it's a nice
Oh, there's
set.
quite a lot of bees in the chat. I thought.
Yeah, they're not liking it. I don't like it. It doesn't float my boat.
I don't like it.
That's
Like the
okay.
colors in the render are a bit off, but like I think if it actually was built, I think you would.
Plain.
Won't be made. That's it. Won't be made. All right, this is clever, but they're never going to make it.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that.
That was
That
cool a
usage,
year
that.
ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't even this person wasn't the person who came up with the whole tensegrity thing to begin with. Anyway, were they?
Tensegrity. That's it. I love it. I really got. I tell you what, that is a much better looking castle than what that stuff they've got coming out for Mario. That's for sure.
Have we talked
no.
about that yet?
Yeah.
Not
no,
yet,
That's coming next.
No, I tell you what. Build yourself up, mate. Have another coffee before we do, because I tell you what, I only mentioned the word Mario and box, and it was triggering all sorts of things. It was.
We haven't talked about the fender either. And now you've pointed that out to me, Rich. I can't only see the fender's wrong.
Oh, no, they haven't got that wrong, have they? As well.
We haven't talked
Yeah.
about that yet, neither, have we?
No.
not yet.
Oh, I'm going to explode this
Bloody
morning.
hell! It's only 5 minutes ago. I only finished introducing everyone. For the love of God.
I should have known, to be honest. I should have known.
All right. What do we reckon of this one then? The GameStop. This is a weird.
Why?
concept. Yeah.
It's the worst of the worst for me.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like why?
How did it get through?
To
Yeah,
me,
How did
it
it
get-
get 10K?
It's
I
really
want them to make this now, because how did that get to 10,000?
Oh, it's
Is it a
well,
monkey?
because of them. Yeah,
Pirate Monkey's the only good
Monkey.
thing on it.
Yeah. That's all it is.
Right,
like
move
that's
on.
why it got 10,000
It's a
votes. but
meme, isn't
none
it?
of those 10,000
That's
people
right.
are ever going to buy
yeah,
it.
I agree.
This I
with Jack.
like. This I really like. Concorde engines, jumbo jet airplanes, right? Warp drives, hyperdrives. Now we're talking. What do you reckon of this then?
It's nice,
The-
but
It's good, yeah, but I don't think
Not
it'll
for
get
me.
made.
yeah,
All right. What do we reckon?
And I
out
wouldn't
there?
buy it if it did.
yeah.
It's okay.
Snap.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
buy it.
We won't buy it. Oh
I
no.
would.
But maybe they
Scott
should
Cat
release
saying-
some of these so I can save some money.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Save yourself some money watching this stream.
Yeah, top tier, top tier. That's top tier. They're all top tier. Yeah, make them all.
Top tip. Do you know what that is? I'm just throwing it out there, folks. But it looks like someone, right, is really disappointed building the Razor Crest and thought, oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take one of the engines off, plonk it down, right, throw a couple of minifigures on there and go, oh, Lego idea set. There we go.
That just looks like someone's trying to
just say-
sabotage it, having it open like that.
I like it. I really like it, but it's not to everyone's taste. I'm an engineer at heart, folks. Now this, right, has got sticker hell written all over it. But I love the
they
idea.
won't, they won't make that.
No,
They won't make that.
because they ain't got the
Again, I
license.
don't
now,
want
have
them
they?
to make it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, folks, if you want to get a good one of these, the mystery machines, right? Look at Playmobil. It's amazing. It really is. And look at their Starship Enterprise as well. It's shockingly, jaw-droppingly good. It really
The
is.
minifigure one's good. The one they did.
Yeah, it is. But I'm not trendy enough to like all that stuff.
What's chat saying?
Oh, is Jumbo Jet just gone over someone's house?
That's me as usual.
Oh, is it? Blimey, is the police driving around in Subarus or something?
A lot of bees.
Watch out for them on the M25, folks. They like their BMW M series. They do.
Little
this I
joyriders
like.
outside.
Is it? Teasing the police. This I love. I love
This is for
anything
Nicole.
Like this.
No, that's cool. But again, would it get made? You know?
They made one like that.
Boy,
Wasn't there a
Doctor
Technic
Who.
set like that?
There is the Technic set, yeah, but that seems to be trying to do a more creative style, isn't it? than the
Yeah,
Technic set?
I think it looks nice.
Oh, I like
I like
it.
it.
Tell me what
They'd
it
never
is.
make it.
Reminds me of
I
something
like
out of
it.
like Thunderbirds or something like that.
I
Nicole,
like the
what do you
color
reckon?
scheme.
What am I looking at? Because first glance, I thought it's a train. Then I saw the wheels. So it's not a train. What is it?
It's an airport fire truck.
I was going to say it's for the airports, isn't it?
Made in
not
Germany.
sure this fits the ideas market, right?
It's
So
boring.
Big Beckham's not going to be building this on
Yeah.
Instagram, is he?
I make him right.
I've
chat's
driven
hating
one
this one.
similar to this. They're
He's
a lot of
boring.
fun.
Okay.
Scooby Doo will win.
You
Anyway,
have- you
chat
have a-
hate it. All right,
You have a
moving along.
seat in the middle that you drive from, which is kind of unique. And when there's a special function, when you slam on the brakes, pulling up to the fire, this big hose thing comes out and actually starts firing water. It's so cool.
Yeah, that is cool, man. I tell you what, I used to drive certain vehicles, right, where I used to sit in the middle of it, and the vehicle was about 8 to 10 foot long, 10 foot wide, I should say, and the steering wheels were like 12 feet behind me. It's the weirdest thing, folks. You kind of turn into corners. It's a strange concept, but it's true. A story for another time, perhaps. Anyway, moving on. This I love. This I think they could make.
Very
Is
pretty.
it traditional though, Nicole?
I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't they have promo?
Is that what your house looks like?
Yeah.
They had. Didn't they have?
If you look carefully, if everyone looks carefully, right, in the middle window there, you'll see Nicole in there waving at us.
Oh,
This stream live now.
No, she's giving us the finger.
Oh, hello.
Aye, aye.
Don't give me
I
away.
I can't see it.
Sorry,
You're
aye.
afraid to pinch the screen now.
Like a giant testicle. Anyway.
What? Excuse me?
He's
I
the
don't
right
have time to
side.
do this.
He's the right side.
He's the right side, yeah. It's all right. He's on the right.
If that's
If
a
I
giant
do a line-
testicle,
if
I'm
I
never
do a
looking
line-
down again.
If I do a line down here, if I do it,
If
That's
anyone's got a
exactly what they
testicle,
gotta
that
stop
thing,
it.
for the love of God, get to the hospital now.
Even the dog's left.
give me a Sharpie and I'll draw a line here. I look like an arse.
And if you don't get to the hospital, get yourself a wheelbarrow. Yeah, then. I love this. What do you reckon? Does it look? It looks a bit Austrian, if you ask me, Nicole. What do you reckon?
Bavarian. I
Traditional
call it
German.
as Bavarian. Yeah, it's German.
It's German.
Says
All right,
traditional.
we like that. Would they build it? What do we reckon, chat? Top,
Top.
middle,
No.
or bottom?
I like it. I don't think they'll build it.
Oh, I like the car as well. Look, it's
Oh
got
yeah,
nice
I just spotted the car. I was about to say,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was gonna
The
say.
car looks too small.
If it can fit a minifigure in it, then I'm gonna I want the
Yeah.
car
Yeah.
It's
What do we
all right.
reckon?
because I
folks?
love
will do.
Top,
forward like little car builds.
I like the move technique.
Yeah, I like it. No, Captain Zad's give it
like
to them. The middle, B for bottom. By me, Tech. He's not giving much. Jarv likes it.
Top.
BrickPix likes it. Minifig likes it. This is top. It's tip. Yeah. Yeah,
Enough
okay.
of the space.
I don't think they'll make that. I don't like that. Well, I do like it, but they're not going to make it.
I don't
They're
like
not
it.
going to make it. They won't
Next.
make it a satellite. If you want to see satellites, just go out and look down your road. You'll see loads of them looking up.
They might make it, but they'd do it as a very hard to get gift with purchase that everyone will complain about for the next 10 years.
Don't go there.
Don't make that many. I think the problem is
Ulysses.
it's too niche.
Yeah.
It's too big to be that niche.
Go to
Oh,
the next one.
we love
Hey,
niche.
move on. Captain Zad's just move on. She's had enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have to, you have to collect them. You have to
Why
collect
aren't we
them
going
like
to
the
do half
coins.
of these and then move and then talk about other things?
Yeah. Don't worry, Cranky. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Now, talking of the flow, Knight Rider. I love this. This is brilliant.
That is
I love
awesome.
it, but will they make it? What do you reckon, folks? Top, middle, or bottom? What do you reckon in the panel? Cranky, what do you reckon of a bit of Knight Rider?
Meh.
Oh, no, he's not a Hasselhoff fan. He had a perm and everything. He was the man.
It's very cool. I
This
don't
is
think they'll make it, but
all right.
If you
they
just
might just
deleted
make
the
the
truck
car.
and just got the car,
Michael and the car.
then I still probably wouldn't buy
Yeah,
it.
Now-
they might just make the car and claim that they had developed it for the last 2 years.
That's true. Nicole, right? David Hasselhoff, big star.
Oh yeah, they love him in
The
Germany.
Germans love him. They can't get enough of the Hoff.
Right.
Right?
He's practical German.
He is
We
practically
adopted
German.
him.
He's
Right.
He's massive in Germany.
He was number one, wasn't he, for absolutely
65
ages?
Yeah, we were looking for freedom for
He
quite a
sang
long
on the
time.
wall, didn't he? When the wall
what
came
was the-
down.
what
he
was the
singing.
song
Yeah,
called?
he brought it down all by himself.
What's that?
That's what I heard.
He sung it down.
Right.
I don't think they're loving this out there. They don't like it. They
They're
don't
all
have-
too,
I
they're
think it's
all
awesome.
too
It's true.
they're
80s
young, aren't they?
nostalgia. 80s nostalgia.
I don't think that they'd do it with a truck though. If they were going to make something, I think they'd do just the car. I don't think the
Yeah.
truck needs to be involved, even though it's cool. And
They
as a
could have
fan,
used
I'd
the
have it.
Michael Knight
Expensive
Dimensions
for the truck.
minifigure.
Yeah.
Look at the minifigure. The Michael Knight minifigure is terrible. They should have just put in the Dimensions one.
Yeah, I was going
It
to
does.
say, yeah, come with dimensions, didn't it?
Yeah. He look-
Right.
that
Yeah,
particular
that's what
version
someone
of
said
him-
in the chat already.
Yeah, he looks like a reject from I don't know, Upside Down.
Playmobil.
So. Yeah. All right. Anyway, nice to see Devon again. Anyway, move on swiftly.
Yes. Yeah.
What we got? This is
Medieval
nice.
watermill.
No.
Blacksmith Shop Part 2.
Yeah, it is really. It's
Too
his
similar to the
neighbour.
blacksmith.
It's
Yeah.
his geezer mate down the road. That is. All right, move on. All right,
Move
this
on.
one.
Right, who wants unfriending? Who wants unfriending?
Right,
This
go
better
on.
get a top.
Okay. Will Lego make a set about a giant fish that just eats people for
Are you going to be
breakfast?
moderating the chat? Anything that's not a T gets banned from the
Right,
channel.
who am I getting rid of?
It's really good, but I can't see them making it. I don't know why.
Nah.
I just can't see them doing it.
And if they did do a Jaws one, they wouldn't do the boat, right? They would do like a display piece that was just like the head coming out of the water as like a
Yeah, people have done that.
like a
It's
static
marks.
display piece.
Yeah, I think so.
like-
As somebody
yeah,
I knew did a poster of the Jaws in bricks, and it was brilliant.
Yeah,
Mosaic.
Oh yeah, that would be a good one. Hey, did anyone like that Lego my mosaic idea
Yeah.
this week? Yeah,
Yeah.
The Iron Man one. I was like watching it. I was like, bloody hell, that should be a mosaic. Maybe we'll come back to that later.
I
All right.
think
Jaws
these-
brick heads would be hilarious.
Yeah.
that.
I
Well
think
done.
we need to get a bigger boat.
Well done, Tech. Yep, they
Yeah.
was going to do a quick tip. But Star Wars took it, didn't they? So
Yeah. That's two. What do we reckon then, Barry? Just tell us your feelings on this, only because it's Barry's birthday,
birthday.
folks. Right,
It's
Give
my
us a thumbs
baby.
up just because it's his birthday, but also right, he loves Jaws. He's got a Jaws picture behind him, believe it or not. What do you reckon of it? Why do you think they should make it?
they should make it because it's a standalone set. They've made the Ecto one in 2014. They've made a lot of other movies, and this is one of the biggest movies of all time, one of the biggest blockbusters, one of the best-selling books. It needs to be made. Simple as that.
Do you know what would be cool, though? The marketing on this set, wouldn't it? Because you can just see them doing it on all the social media stuffs with when they do the announcement of reveal as
Exactly.
the
The box alone, imagine the box alone with the big red letters on it, with the blue ocean behind it. It just smashes it. It just smashes it for me. It's iconic.
So, if they made that, I would buy it. So they're not going to make it. That's my standard.
The laws of sods suggests
Yes.
that they will
All
make
right, here we go. Going underground now. Going underground. Basement and the sewage. What do you reckon of that?
This is our friend Cranky.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The concept of this is good.
Yeah, I
it's a
really
good
like
idea.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
just
the
not
concept.
sure.
I think that they've got much more in terms of like celebrating engineering and science. I think things like the satellites or the women of computing and so on have better chances.
Yeah.
Like if they were gonna, but you know, I'd love for them to do more.
What's
like
better
and
engineering than looking at the pool?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I thought for a laugh they could stick someone up there on a toilet or something like that. Do you know what I
Put
mean?
like a hotel modular on top.
Yeah, that's detail for you folks.
What's the idea? Like this is made. It's made specifically, so it's the basement of a modular building.
Yeah,
like they've set it up specifically so that you can put the modular on top.
Yeah.
Very clever.
I'm with Zan on this. Looks good, but nah, they ain't gonna make
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
it's really
imagine
clever,
getting
but
this,
not
imagine
gonna
getting this as a
happen.
gift and opening it up, and it's
Yeah.
a
Can you
Lego
imagine someone
storage
buying
bed.
that?
Yeah. This one's
That's like
going down the
someone-
pan.
Like a
Honestly,
basement
it's like-
extension.
It's like someone buying you deodorant for your birthday. You think you're like, hold on, is this some sort of subliminal message here?
And you have to
let's
make
fl-
sure your modular isn't on the original base plate either, because it won't stick
Yeah,
to it.
Oh, him and his base plates, honestly. If I had a pound for every time he says
Right,
that,
let's flush this one. Come on.
Hey! Right. Okay. In a nutshell, love the house. Don't get the rest of it. But there we go.
What?
You've never seen Up?
I've never seen that,
What?
to be honest.
Well, the house
I do like the
flies.
house.
There's balloons.
Yeah, what do you mean you don't get the rest? Like the house, the set is the house. What
Well, I
the
don't-
rest
no.
of it you're not getting? Like the minifigure.
Bird.
Let me slightly rewind here. I could do without everything else, but I love the house. That's what I'm getting at.
But
The house is
Kevin,
beautiful.
you're saying you don't want Kevin?
It's the concept, isn't
I
it?
don't even know
That's
who
what-
Kevin is. Kevin,
Kevin's the bird, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, that bird is a bit big.
Kevin's
isn't
in the
it?
chat.
He looks like Emu from Rod
Yeah.
and Emu.
He does,
doesn't
doesn't he? He's got some bloke with his hand up his backside.
It's I'm bored bird.
I'm bored.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm bored bird.
I think, yeah. I think
Thank
I
you,
don't
you
know how
should.
to make it.
Thank
I
you,
wish
Lexi.
they
What do you
would.
reckon in the chat? Top, middle, or bottom? Top, middle, or bottom? Cole's House from Up, which is a film. I believe, sadly, though, the guy that did the voice of the old man passed away recently.
That's
did
just passed
recently,
away,
yeah.
I haven't seen the film, but for some reason...
They need to do the scene. They need to do about 10 minutes or like 5 minutes later in the film from this when the balloons are actually all out. But I imagine that was probably too hard to build. That's probably why they didn't. But
You're right there,
I
Barry.
would love this just because the colors of the house and
Not my
like I would
laptop.
just love a house build that has these colors. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are they balloons? I thought they were Cadbury's mini eggs in that.
But then again, they didn't do Coraline, so
Yeah.
maybe they.
Yeah.
It's
the same.
but anyway, move on. They're not going to build it, sadly. Now, this I do like. This is nice architecture.
It's very pretty.
It's very pretty indeed.
I always
like that.
worry that they won't build something like this just because everyone will think it's favoritism. Do you know what I mean?
Well, like for a
Yeah.
particular country or something.
That's probably
Yeah.
why they've done it.
Yeah.
Captain
Because their
Zan's
like
given-
medieval thing is like generic Northern European as opposed to like specifically German or Bavarian.
Is it microscale?
Yeah.
think
Well,
so.
no, I don't know. It's like
I
little
call it
bigger than
small
microscale.
scale. I think it's micro scale.
That looks like you, Si.
What? Yeah.
That looks
Hello.
like you.
I think
I'm
that's just a. Oh, right. I thought it was
Well,
a
it's
blue
not much of a
container.
scale, is it?
It
I mean,
does
I'd
look
call it
like
micro
big,
scale
yeah.
'cause it's pretty small. Just saying. Anyway, move on. They're not
There's
going
a
to make
couple
it.
of them.
They're
Yeah.
going to make it. No one
I'm sad
likes
about
it.
that though. I love it.
Ooh.
All right. Oh, okay. This is an interesting one.
Why did that get ooze? Why did we skip past the adorable, colourful microscale scene that's beautiful, and then we was like grey lump, and everyone's like, "Oh, I want to get that."
No,
Ooh.
I
Vader's
thought it was a
castle.
scary castle at first, and then I saw what it was. But look, like when I see these castles, I can just see a face. Do you not see two eyes and a frowning kind of thing where the wall
middle.
is?
Yeah, in the middle.
Oh, no.
Right.
Puts me right off. It looks like a Vulcan,
Can we address the elephant in the room?
or not a. Yeah, I know
Is that
that's
your
weird.
word of the week? Have you made a point this week of saying Vulcan and Falcon as many times as you
Yeah.
can say? You want to bet or something?
Okay, not Romulan then. Sorry.
A Romulan. Anyway,
Right.
where was we, Craig? A Romulan.
Let's address the elephant in the room. What colour does that look?
It looks like a mixture of
Oh, great.
old
grey.
grey, street grey, and grey.
Right, I'm no Lord of the Rings expert, though I am. Minas Tirith is called the White City,
Yeah.
And I don't see
should
any
be
white.
white.
Dirty, though.
All right. Well, it's a bad
and it
picture
looks
then.
white on screen. So,
Oh, hello.
moving on.
Somebody's
I don't think
Moving
it-
on.
I like the
Oh,
siege cannon anyway.
We like a
The
good
hell is
siege
this?
cannon, Barry.
What's it? Is this the Golden Girls?
No, it's the
No.
nanny.
I heard rumours of a golden girl.
The nanny.
Yeah,
It's
that
a
bet
cold-
it's 10,000, but nobody.
Never heard of it. I love the house.
I know the nanny. Yeah, I know the nanny.
Oh, is that the English woman that goes to America and tells them their kids are crap?
Fran or whatever her name is, isn't her?
Oh, that's not
Fran
what I'm thinking of.
Something.
I said, really?
I know you're thinking of that. Is it Caroline woman? I know you're.
These are the
talking
two
about.
guys that did the studio facade West thingy as well.
That's right. Yeah, cast.
Oh, I like that a lot better than this.
Was
Like
it?
Yeah.
this, I'm fine.
Alright.
Build this facade somewhere.
Pass. They're not going to build it. Let's pass. I love it.
That looks like Greg
John?
when he's older, doesn't it?
Jesus.
It's another nice modular
Wait,
box.
Jack.
Which there are thousands
I
in the
love them
world.
things. Them things are awesome.
I tell you,
With his
as long as
shiny
they look
jacket
like the one
on.
on the left, blimey.
Super Nanny. That's who I'm thinking of. Super Nanny.
Super Nanny.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just think
Oh,
modular
yeah.
mock price range doesn't mesh with TV show fans from a TV show that isn't even on anymore.
There's a lot of this style, isn't there?
There's
Yeah.
a lot of
I
modules.
thought it was the same set, to be
We
honest.
were learning about medieval, but there's a lot of these as well.
There's a lot of modules.
Shows how popular it is.
Yep.
Shows how
Yeah,
popular.
but Lego won't build it. Who might as well pass it?
Sell the
I like
instructions
it.
on Rebrickable, you know.
Oh, hello. This is got like Disney.
That's much nicer.
Yeah, that's quite clever. They built that though. They just come out with that set, haven't they? Practically.
Yeah.
The dumbed down sort of childish version.
Pass.
That's
They're
like
not
an
going to
adult-
build it. Pass.
No, it's like an adult version, isn't it? Of
Yeah,
what
that's what it is.
they've already
It's
done. So
pointless.
Oh,
Great
I
set.
love this one.
It's lovely though. I do like.
All right.
This
what do
is
we think?
awesome.
A cuckoo clock.
I'd
House
have
of
that on
Time.
the wall.
House of Time. What do you
Pretty
reckon, folks? Concept is
Top.
fantastic.
If
You
this would need to be less detailed, but
Yeah.
good like objects. You
I tell you
know,
what.
could David Beckham build this on Instagram? In which case, idea's got a chance on ideas.
You point, Cranky, right? This is not one for Instagram. It's not even one for YouTube. It's certainly not one for Twitch. If you're going to build it, do it on TikTok. Know what I mean?
Oh,
Hey!
he's
What a
here all
fantastic
week.
track that is.
Ba-dum.
He's thinking to himself, I got up to listen to this dribble.
I know. I am. I'm thinking I should have stayed in bed for another hour.
We'd have woken you
Yeah,
up
B
with.
for badooch.
All right. What do we
But
reckon,
it
folks?
has,
Top, middle, or
Greg,
bottom?
doesn't that has a potential? If it were as functional as the typewriter, wouldn't there be some novelty?
This is supposed to be a
yeah.
working one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
can see
I think you're right.
See the motor underneath with the battery pack
Definitely a
underneath.
novelty one, isn't it? It's awesome. It's a really
Yeah,
nice.
I
I think if
different
you took a bit of detail out of it, like a bit, took the part count down a little bit.
Cheers, Captain Zam.
Top, middle, or bottom, you lovely lot. Top, middle, or bottom.
top.
Tech's giving it a middle. Hey, TJ.
Middle?
Titanium J's in the house. Good to see you, dude. Hope university's going all right. Tech Production says the setup was far too long there, Greg. Oh, come on, Tech. It was good. I was milking it. Come on. Middle, T, M, M. Oh, this is very middle. This is middle or top. Come on. T is a different visual style. God, Cranky. That is funny.
Well,
Ian, but
I
what's
don't,
the
I
top?
don't like the style of it, but the concept is really good.
I like the concept as well. Yeah, I do like the concept. The color is very odd colors. They don't even look like real Lego colors. No, I don't think that one's gonna float. All right, this I love. Please make this,
Nostalgia.
Lego.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
Sai, for as long as I've known Sai, we have wanted this set.
Yeah.
Awesome
And it's
set.
the best shaped one I've seen so far as well. It's
I agree.
very smooth and very nice.
They've got
Have
the
you seen
shape right,
inside
haven't they?
Looks good inside as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've seen a couple of the pictures inside it. It looks really good.
I love
And looking at those panels on the side, it doesn't look like there would be too much, in the way of stickers or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Hopefully they
There's
get all
three
the red
massive
right.
stickers that have to line
Yeah,
up,
just-
but are never, but you can't get full width, so there's going to be a gap in that line.
But that's probably it's going to be better than that Mystery Machine one because that's going to have sticker upon sticker, over pieces.
It's like
Yeah.
Baker.
That is awesome.
I'm not sure this would sell too well.
I'd buy
but it
this.
looks great. I'd buy it. I'd buy loads of them.
The thing is with this one as well is it's a contained set, so you're getting 4 minifigs in the vehicle, which is pretty much the whole premise of the show. They don't
like-
have like
Mhm.
a base or anything like that you're going to want more from.
It's-
That's it.
It's a better chance than other TV show ones where you need a whole city block or street or something.
Well,
yeah, or
they
there's
only,
usually more to it that you'll be left wanting more. Put it that way.
well, they only need a welding tool and they can make anything.
Just give them a few random blocks and
Yeah.
pieces.
They're the pioneers. Lock them in a shed as long as there's a welder. They're happy.
All right, what do we reckon, folks? Top, middle, or bottom then?
Oh, it's a
Top.
top. Not sure they'll make
It's a
it.
top. Top 18. All right, 18's top. Good stuff.
This one is my second favourite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love this.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Way to
Why?
put a man down, Cranky.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
What? No, what? What?
I think this
Yeah,
is
I agree
much
with
better than the
Cranky.
other one.
It's not that great.
What? I
really,
was just surprised
really
that
like
it's your
it.
second favorite because you've talked so much about others that I thought you liked more.
Yeah, but no, this one I think it's beautiful. I posted this on Instagram a few times to hopefully get to 10,000. I love it.
Yeah,
it's so beautiful.
It is
so scenic.
I think it'd make it. I think that
the
could
roof's
get
good.
made.
It's a shame there's two cabins in the same one, although I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Because they can choose.
I think it's better than the other cabin, personally. I love
They
the
did a
little river that
creator
runs
version of
past
this
it.
years and years ago. There was a creator version, but this is just so nice. I love the canoe. I love the water. I just think that is like you could
Yes,
pick that up
Simon.
and just plunk it into like out in the city limits. Like it's brilliant.
It's beautiful.
The A-frame one, I like this one maybe like as the image. This one's I think I understand has more appeal, but like the A-frame one had much more interesting building techniques. I think. Like it was just more,
I think they're different enough to be. I don't think they'll make either of them, but I think this one might have more. I think they might. Out of the two, I think this one has more probability of being made. Even though I love the A-frame.
It's just a shame it doesn't have the same sort of. Yeah.
I love
You got to remember what Lego will do to it as well, though. Lego will make
They'll ruin it.
They'll butcher it.
Well, yeah, ruin it. But like Tick says, they'll probably ruin it. They'll butcher it. But they'll make it. They'll add a lot more color to it. They'll add cute little creatures, brick-built creatures or something. I don't know. They will do something to it that'll make probably most of us purists
bear
go,
or something.
Nah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I get hot watching this. It gives me cabin fever.
Oh,
Bricks and Mortar said that they could maybe simplify it down a lot, and it could be a gift with purchase.
Yeah. Or put some snow on it, and it could be another Christmas set.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Well, on side, put some snow on.
All right, next one then. That's not going to be made.
That's the last one.
We love it, though.
We're done.
Last one.
The last one.
I made it.
Thank God for that. Right. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we can only have 4 in the survey.
Greg, my dongle's very warm.
That's what she said.
Hello, my dongle is very warm. I got a new dongle, so basically the laptop is now connected in with this huge 20. Is it 20 feet or 20 meters? I don't know. This big, huge cable.
20 meters. Blimey, mate. There's a lot of difference between meters and feet.
I haven't a clue. But anyway, yes.
He's been telling Lorraine inches for all his life.
Yeah. Well, 2 inches is huge. Shut your face.
What's the
This is massive.
And I've got balls on my head.
Yeah. I've got testicles for brains.
Lorraine never said that. Now shut up.
Actually, we won't tell you what Lorraine said at the beginning of the stream.
What did she say?
I think it's what you said. I said,
I hoovered it all up. I vacuumed everything up, so stop.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. All right. Anyway, enough of clogging up that filter, Milarkey. Let's remove it for a little while. Okay. So, what were the 5? We've got 5. And I want to know which one on the panel, because this is how we're going to filter it out, folks. Otherwise, we're going to be all night. So we're going to filter it out, right? Which one did we prefer? The Imperial Island Fall, or actually, tell you what, the best way to look at this is the one that we like the least. All right. Okay. Imperial Island Fall.
Oh, I love that one.
Okay. The A-frame cabin.
Oh, I love that one.
All right. The Women of Computing.
Oh, I love that one.
Okay. Lego Golf.
Oh, I love that one.
Okay, excellent. The A-Team.
Oh, I love that one.
Love that one.
Yeah. Okay, which one do we like the least?
The ESN. And this toy GameStop.
They'll be kicked off the.
Those ones I just said, Barry.
The least one that I like is the third one that we saw.
Women of Computing.
The engine. I didn't like the engine one.
No, the ones that.
No, we're trying to narrow.
I know, frankly, I'm already joking.
It's the way you tell them.
But I'm voting to kick the A-Team off our top player list. But I might get kicked off the panel if I say
we're no longer friends.
Nice knowing you, Cranky.
Yeah.
I
Cranky,
don't
you're on
have
your
my
own
hands
now.
anymore. I can't.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So, what one do we like? Okay, Craig, which one do you like the least out of the Imperial Island Fort, A-Frame, Women of Computing, Lego Golf, 18?
Can we see the pictures again, Greg?
Is Craig frozen?
No.
I've never known someone move
He's
so slowly.
just fallen asleep with his eyes
He's like,
open.
he's like a human sloth.
It's a bird fly into his mouth.
I'm still trying to get size nuts out of my head.
Where?
Which one do I like the least? The
Yeah,
A-frame
out of
one.
Imperial Island Fort, the A-Frame, Women of Computing, Lego Golf, 18.
The A-frame.
Okay, the A-Frame. All right,
Yeah.
he doesn't like the A-Frame. A-Frame. Okay, cool. Which one do you like the least, Barry? Imperial Island Fort, A-Frame, Women of Computing, Lego Golf, or the 18?
A-frame.
A-Frame. Oh, gets 2. Okay, me next. I'm going to go the one I like the least, Lego Golf. All right, Lego Golf. There we go. Right, Cranky. Which one do you like the least?
18.
The 18. The 18. You're so on your own on that one. I am sorry. We've got two extra peeps in the channel now. Here we go. So, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, say hello. You want to come and say hello as well?
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Hi, hello.
Good
They both just got
morning.
up.
She's a little cutie. Hello.
God, they look like their mum, don't they?
Hey, why are you wearing your dad's dressing gown? Why is she wearing your dressing gown?
This is her one. This is her bunny dressing gown. See?
Oh,
That's it.
You're hidden by the microphone. See? You have to come around this side. See?
oh, cute.
Right, toddle off. Make me some breakfast.
That's it.
It's nuts and toast.
That's it. Yeah.
They've said hello now.
10 minutes bugger off.
That's
all
why I
right.
get them watching MasterChef so they can cook me some decent food.
Why would you let your kids watch MasterChef? What sort of parent are you? That borders on abuse, that does. Okay, so the lovely BrickScene.
Yes.
Richard, which one do you like the least? Imperial
Well,
Island.
I didn't see them all. I can tell you, because I got here halfway through. You were
Just
doing
say
that.
golf.
but
Just say golf.
Yeah, just say golf.
I didn't mind the golf one. For me, out of
A-frame.
those two that I want,
A-frame.
are the
A-frame.
A-frame and the golf ones.
They're the ones you want. So which one do you like the least?
The other three.
That was the question.
Probably the fort, to be honest. I've had a look at them. Probably the fort.
The
Worst
fort.
review in the world.
Do you know what? Take it from me, folks. Hosting this lot is difficult. All right.
Can I go back to sleep now?
Right.
Just sleep with your eyes open like Craig.
All right.
Right.
I'm just going
Nicole.
to power down for a minute.
Nicole. Lady
Oh
McBrick.
no,
Yeah.
big
Don't plug him into the hyperdrive. Lady McBrick. Please, for the love of God, bring some sanity. Into the life.
Can we? Yeah.
Which
Brick
one do you
pods.
like the least?
Golf.
Go on, say it, Richard. Say it. Wait, what
I was going to say, now the brick bods has got me right. Can we just start from the top again, please?
Yeah.
Just for my benefit.
Number
Greg.
one.
No, I'm with Cranky on this. No. No. Nicole, my liebe Schwung, which one do you like the least? I think it's the most efficient way I can put it.
Seriously, I would kick out golf. I don't like
golf?
of it. Yeah.
Okay, golf. All right, we can have a draw here. Oh, this is the last.
It's all right, because Captain Brick
I think
got
Marvin's
decided
is quicker
there.
than this.
I feel like Steve Mulhan last week when he was wearing that clown outfit and trying to play football.
You look like him as well.
People do say that. Actually. I love a bit of Steve Mulhan. Right, this geezer over here. Yeah, you in the corner.
No. Let's go.
You with the hot dongle.
Sorry, which one do you like the least? Right, the 18. He won't go. He won't like. He loves that. Lego Golf, Women of Computing, the A-frame cabin.
The airplane engine that opens up.
Oh, I tell you what, there's always one. All right, sorry. Was that the A-frame cabin?
No, it was the golf. Even though the golf one is good, for me, it wouldn't fit for what I like. So golf is a goner.
The golf is a goner. Well done, golf. It was an awesome effort. It really was. But according to our survey, the Imperial Island Fort is top. So is the A-frame cabin. Women of Computing is in there as well. And I pity the fool. I love a bit of Mad Murdoch, and I love it when a plan comes together. I really do, folks. It is, of course, the A-Team. Now, I'm going to do a survey in a minute, so you guys can pick which one you think should be the one that's made. Now, at the moment, we actually do have a survey, and it was a very simple question. It says, how would you rate the Lego Christmas Santa's Visit set, which is set 10293 out of 10? I said 10 out of 10 for It's a Maze Snowballs. Now, 36% of you have gone for that. And then I went for 8 out of 10, where I said, it makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Now, that so far is the top one at 40%. Then it was 6 out of 10, just saying, I'm undecided. And then 4 out of 10, it's only September, #humbug. So we'll stop that one at the moment. I'll tell you what, folks, I'll give you 20 seconds. If anyone wants to cast their last survey vote, stick it in there. And then what we'll do is we'll do a Lego Ideas one as well. And we'll see what people think of that. We've got the wonderful AV Bricks in the house. Hello, AV. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're all well. I can hear some clippers going. So it sounds like someone's cutting their nails while they're doing a live stream. That's very unsociably acceptable, isn't it? I know someone in the office, right? It's an open plan office, right? For one of the biggest law firms in the world, folks. And I know someone that cuts their nails in the office. How grim is that? I don't know. But there we go. Just a thing.
Almost as grim as over 2 hours talking about Lego ideas.
Bricks.
Don't knock it because the Kahoot quiz is next.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Remember those details?
Yeah, just so you know, it's 55 questions based on what was on Cranky's tray earlier on today.
Yeah, name every piece, part numbers, please.
It's the generation game on Cranky's tray. There we go, folks. Just come up with a new Twitch game.
Look at what you could have won.
Yeah, I love it. People that live in a small apartment, and Billy Ball used to bring out a great big speedboat or something like that. And you sort of think, what's the point of that? But there we go. 70s TV, folks. You've got to be an old so-and-so to have admired it back in the day. Anyway, I'm Bored Toys. Is full of love. I've got lots of love for this young lady over here, Lorraine Fox O'Connor. How the devil are you? Hope you're well. I know you put up with Si, I don't know. But what I will say is, Lorraine, that Si is a very well-groomed young man tonight.
She found out last night. Don't worry about it.
Oh, she found out last night. There we go.
No chafing.
No chafing. That's it. This is it. He's a baby. Nivea balm for men. There we go. Say no more. Got a jar of bricks out. This is I don't remember the 70s. That's because you was probably off your nut. There we go.
Sander, allegedly.
That's why I don't remember the 70s. But yeah, okay, folks. Anyway, everybody has now. We've got 79 votes, and the winner of the. Well, I say it's a winner. It's not really a winner. Everyone's a winner, baby. How would you Christmas Santa? Well, to be honest, practically 40% of you have given it 8 out of 10, and the other almost 40% have given it 10 out of 10. Now, I think it's a wonderful set. Do you guys like it?
Yeah,
I like it as well. BrickScene's looking like he's going. I don't know. That story hasn't reached the southern hemisphere.
You're talking about the Winter Village one.
Winter Village one, yeah.
It's the best thing they've announced this week.
It wasn't hard though, was it?
What Richard's waiting to do, he's waiting for them to announce it with their designer video, and he's going to say something like, "Oh, it's a brilliant autumn set to get," or something like that. He goes, "It's not autumn," but no.
No, I actually think the Winter Village stuff, they are what they are. It looks good. It's it fits in. It's probably a little bit boring compared to some of the others they've had, in my opinion, but it's definitely the best thing they've announced this week.
They kind of went back to their roots, I think, didn't they? I love the box. I think it really fits. I love it. I love all the wintry, Christmassy things.
Yeah.
Do you buy it's going to be worth 10 times the price in about 5 years
look at what's that with all the reindeers on it. I mean, you're looking at about 20 quid for every reindeer you are. Now, Cranky, you've got wonderful taste. You really have. Other than the 18 thing that you talked about, your taste is impeccable. It really is. What do you think of the set 10293, which is, of course, this year's Lego Christmas Santa's Visit set?
That was a very formal question.
Sorry, I was just trying to fluff it up a bit.
I'm gonna get it. I like it better. I think quite a lot of the comments I've seen on social media have been people being glad that it's come back to reality as opposed to fantasy.
I
I think that the gingerbread one, I've got it because I felt like I thought I would regret not getting the gingerbread one. But the gingerbread minifigures really freaked me out. So I'm quite happy that we've gone back to sort of Christmassy scenes.
Is that because they've got extremely flat heads?
I don't know. I don't know. They're just disturbing. It's because they're
it's
like life
like
size
someone-
compared to the minifigures. So I think that's what freaks me out.
Is it because you want to eat them?
But they well, anyway, I'm mostly gonna get the set because it has teal pajamas in it.
Oh, here we
Not
go.
my
Hold
Gumbo
on.
buttons.
Let's have a look. Yeah, I like it. I
like
don't know
them.
whether I don't know whether I want to admire it or eat it, which sounds wrong.
No. But in my head, it's the same size as a full-size person because it's the same size as a minifigure. So that's just like it's pretty scary.
Okay, cannibalism for minifigures, folks. It's
But-
it's a
Yeah,
thing.
the new set, it's Fiat colored.
Fiat
so
coloured.
can't-
Fiat blue.
you know, it's
Show us your Fiat.
It's light royal blue, or as Lego call it, or bright light blue as Bricklink call it. It's this color, lovely color, love it, and it, and it comes with teal pajamas, so I like that torso.
They are cool, yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, sorry, a strange fact, folks. I invested in 4 sets of pajamas this week from Next. I don't know why I said it. I just did.
Are they Christmas ones?
Thanks for sharing.
No, not for Christmas. I just thought, do you know what? I'm going to buy some new pajamas.
I can't wear pajamas.
Why is that? Because they don't make them or something?
No. I mean, like I move around a lot in the bed, so sometimes I'm wedging myself in bed.
Hello.
That's why you shave.
Yeah. You wedge yourself in bed. There's
But
a
no,
line for
sometimes
you,
you get
folks.
armpit wedgies as well, and I feel like I'm suffocating, and I just can't handle pajamas at all.
Okay.
Armpit wedgies.
I get that.
Yeah,
I don't
what
know.
is he doing with the duvet? That's the
Like that,
question.
and you're like, oh,
The worst is when the legs roll up to your knees.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
yeah, that's the other thing, yeah.
I'll get you, mate.
What's this going on about? What you got there? I tell you what, folks, these guys must sleep in a hammock or something.
We sleep together. That's how we know.
I don't know.
Feeling
Actually, can you sleep in a hammock without any clothes on? Because I tell you what, you wake up the next day, you'd have terrible.
Anyway,
marks
so has
over
anyone
your
seen
body.
that new Mario set that's just been announced? It's like the big question mark block.
Oh, here we go. All right, let's start triggering people, shall we? Come on, let's talk about this. Craig, I think you've got a few things to say about
I've got
Mario sets and
PTSD.
hammocks.
Total
go on,
PTSD.
Tell us what you think about Lego Mario and this great big question mark box that they've come out with.
Right. I am a massive Lego fan. I'm also a massive Mario fan.
Ooh.
And I was a massive N64 fan. And I played Mario on it. And I can't stand it. And one of the reasons why I can't stand it is because I don't get why they haven't put printed nano figures with it. I get that they're not doing minifigures because I think that's a Nintendo thing. But why not do printed nano figures like they did with Harry Potter and the helicarrier? Why have they done that? It doesn't look like Peaches. It doesn't look like Mario. It's just a mustache on a 1x1 plate.
Maybe it's because it's from the prequel movies. I just saying. No one got that joke. It's fine.
Yeah,
Have a
I
look.
did get that joke. It's just too raw. It's too raw, so I'm feeling.
I'm sorry. I'll rub it later.
PTSD.
Yeah.
And everyone's
Say again,
going, oh, look, it looks great, and it folds out, and it's all got these things, and it's like it has nothing to do with 64. It's not really relevant to the game itself, and everyone started jumping on, it's Lego can't do anything wrong. It's the set nobody wanted, and now they've put it £160, and I bet you, Rich, my good friend, is absolutely right. It will be a lot smaller than they're portraying it in those images.
I've got the best comparison for you.
Go.
This is Luke's land speeder. We've all seen Luke's land speeder.
Which one?
That is 18 centimeters by 18
Or
centimeters.
as I would say, 25 inches.
So
It's
there's
huge.
the
That's
size
enormous.
of it. It's tiny.
For £160.
It's tiny, man. It's like that. That's 18 centimeters there. Not even with this little bit on the back. That by that. It's going to be tiny, man. It's basically here's go, take me off full screen for a second. I need to get something.
All right.
See a bum.
Take me off full screen.
Do you know what? Just while he's doing that, do you know what I was disappointed about? The size of the bloody guitar that came out. It's bloody. What? Did you see the state of it? Everyone has like this, and oh my god, it's amazing. I didn't know it was a miniature bloody guitar, a ukulele.
This is the equivalent of what Lego have now done to the Mario fans. Here, guys.
Yeah,
that's true.
Have 3 of these in a box. Charge you a premium for it.
That's not relevant to the Mario 64 game.
That's
essentially what they've done.
But
I'm
it's 20 studs, right? I think I tried to count. It's like because each of the little mini builds are like 16 square, right? And they fold into, and the yellow thing is like 20 studs by 20 studs. Is that something?
Are they 16? I thought they were 12. 12 by 12.
Oh yeah, sorry. Maybe they're 12 because they've got a gap of 4 on each side from 20 total. Yeah.
I think look, the pictures that they've the press release, the pictures, the camera angle they've got of the box, on the official reveal and all that makes it look like it's going to be this cool big sort of thing. But honestly, I think it's going to be one of those things when you get it in your hand, you're going to go, "Is that it? Is that it?"
Yeah.
Like the mechanism looks amazing, it really does, but I just can't
get the instructions for that, can't you?
The appeal, I can't see the appeal.
I think, like for me, I absolutely love it. Because I knew I was never going to be interested in the Mario aspect because I never had my first Nintendo console was a Switch. Like I just have none of the nostalgia to get offended about. So all I was looking at was the mechanism and the micro builds and like all of that stuff. So I think it's great. I love it because I'm not triggered by any of the rest of it.
Yeah, I mean that's it. I can't believe how much money it's going to be for. How many pieces?
I think that's what triggers me the most. Was the beginning of my triggering is seeing the price of it and go, "Ooh, that's quite a lot of money." I hope there's more than just a couple of micro builds in a box.
Yeah, because I can see a set and think,
NES?
even if I got that cheap, I would break it for parts. But I wouldn't even use that for parts.
Well, you wouldn't. Yeah, it's not a parts pack. At all. But I think Kevin's right in saying that it's going to appeal to the market that Lego are so obviously trying to get into, which is not AFLs. They're looking for people buying nostalgic,
Retro
they want a
gaming.
display piece that you have this cool, people come into your like stylish pop culture decorated living room and you have this yellow box and then you say, "Oh yeah, it's a Lego set. I built it, and look, you can open it." Like it's those people that they're trying to sell it to, and they'll buy it. So.
Is there enough of those people though?
No.
I don't know. I'm just going to get the instructions and copy the mechanism and build it in a different theme.
I don't think the A-team. I don't think Mario's particularly selling well at the moment. Is it? Do we have any thoughts on that?
I do fear that this particular product, if it's not marketed to the adults, and it's certainly not marketed towards,
it's in an 18+ box.
It's if it's marketed to a new audience, I feel that this is going to be the nail in the coffin for Mario, because I don't think that that's going to sell well unless they've got something else up their sleeve that they're going to pull out soon that's going to get the Lego fans on side, or I don't know. Minifigs will save Mario, in my opinion, but I can't see them doing it.
We always know what's not selling because we get it in lug support, and we got loads of Mario in lug support.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a new market. I think it's a market that Lego's really, it's the non-AFL adult fan.
No, I hear what you're saying, Cranky. I hear what you're saying. Like, honestly, I know that the Mario and the nostalgia for Mario and for Nintendo is massive.
Well, it's the NES market. They're wanting the people who bought that set, that set was really successful, right?
Is there enough in that market that are not Lego collectors to go, hey, would it sell well if you take out the AFOLs and the kids? Put it that way.
I honestly, I don't know. I'm, because I'm sort of like a newcomer or outsider to like the Nintendo stuff. The number of people that I know of who have spent like £30 per figure on like Nintendo nostalgic 20 versions of Link coming out as a little plastic figure. Like the number of people I know who spend that stuff and the Nintendo store advertises.
No, you're right.
I really think as someone who's not super familiar with all of this stuff from the outside, I feel like it's those people who are going to be buying it, and those people have a lot of money and there's a lot of them. So
And a lot of the game YouTube channels, when Mario came out, they went nuts for Mario. They were like, "Oh my god, look, Lego Mario!" And I still see them getting like other things, and I'm like, "Wow!" Like, I mean, I didn't realize it would appeal to so many people, you know, who are into games and nostalgia, and they're lapping it up. So for me, I've no interest in this. It's micro scale. It's not my bag. I like the box and someone said there's a printed mustache tile. I think that rocks.
Yeah.
But it won't appeal to me. But I can see other people go nuts for it. But then there are people who are hardcore and see all the mistakes and they're like, "Oh my god, what have you done?" It's a difficult one. I
don't see mistakes in the set itself. Like the set, it may be amazing, and like I say, that mechanism looks awesome. That is something cool. And you know what I can see happening is I can see people doing like different versions of it for, you know, maybe a Star Wars sort of type one, or you know, with sort of different sort of micro scenes fold. I can see people doing that sort of thing. But
yep, already planning.
I do worry
that's true.
Not enough. I put it this way: I got Mario first wave stuff, Bowser's Castle, and something else. You know, the big sets from that first wave. I got them at 40% off, 50% off.
Yeah,
that's where they were at. You know, I got them for worked out about 80% off the retail, and I've never seen any theme do that before. Maybe Lego Movie 2 got pretty close to that, but Mario, they're just giving it away now, and I just fear that this is their last sort of push on it, and we're not going to see too much more.
And
If
for
it had
me-
been go on.
Sorry. No, I was going to say, for me, as a retro gamer, I'm a very nostalgic retro gamer, a bit like Craig. I love Mario. I just think the whole Mario thing is wrong. I just had no interest.
But like Cranky said, maybe it's not aimed at people like us. You know, it's not aimed at the
Maybe.
A-balls. It's aimed at those Mario fans or those Nintendo fans. You know,
Well,
and
yeah, it
which
was
we
like
are, though. We
Technical
are.
said in the chat,
It's
it's for
retro
people,
gaming.
Funko Pop people. Like Funko Pops, they're everywhere and they're so expensive, and I just don't get why people spend money on them. But a lot of people spend a lot of money on them, and it's for those people.
Why break into that market when you've got so many people competing in that market for Mario stuff? Why would Lego try and not actually look after the people who constantly buy? I think the marketing
Because
on this,
they don't make
they've
as
missed
much
it.
money. I think the NES, I think they're basing it off the successful sales of the NES to that market.
I don't think it's sold that well. They've sold a few to Lego, but they haven't sold that many of them. And
It's
time will
it's
tell
like
because it'll be a production
Adidas,
run.
the Adidas shoe. You know, like I know a lot of sneaker collectors, and they're just like, why would I buy a Lego shoe? You know, and spend that money on another pair of shoes.
I think
true.
that if that had been an idea set or somebody had put that out on a shirt, I'd be like, yeah, that is brilliant. I just can't understand why you do a full production run on a set like that they know is not going to sell that well, and it's going to take up what would sell well. There's something not quite right with the marketing team. I don't know whether there's half the company is still old Lego and half the company's got these new people involved and they're trying something different. But like the stuff with the gunship and all those other things, they're just missing the mark. And I know people are moaning about it and people are whinging, but there's certain things that just don't seem to be the Lego that we know, the Lego that we've known for the last, like pre-COVID. And all of a sudden
exactly
now...
what BrickStagePass just said, though. They know that you are going to keep buying Lego, Craig, so they don't care about building a theme that you're desperate for because they know
That's
you're
the
gonna
wrong
keep
choice
buying
for me,
Lego.
'cause I don't buy Lego
So,
often, do
or
I?
not, well, you know,
Yeah.
okay. You pass on too many things. But, you know, they know that the AFL market are going to keep buying Lego. So that's what she's saying, is that they're trying to get all these new people, and there's so many new people being brought in by stuff like the NES.
But you're competing with, like what I'm saying, is competing with other toy companies that do it better, that do listen to the fans, that do bring out stuff like the Black Series and things like that. People that are getting on board with because they're looked after. Even Playmobil are venturing out because they know exactly what those new little markets that are out there that they want to tap into. And I think Lego are not getting it right at all. It's just my opinion.
How do they fix it? How will they fix it?
The sales will tell them. Lego's problem has always been the same. It used to be 3 years design time. Now it's 2 years design time. And it's that 2 years where if they've made into a contract with Nintendo that they're going to do this, that, and the other, they've got to deliver it. And it doesn't matter. Even if they know when they bring it out, it's not going to sell, they've still got to run with it. And that's always been their downside to other toy companies. So we'll just have to see, won't we? But it's good that everyone's got a different opinion on it and it divides it. It's just... Yeah, it's an easy save of 160 quid for me, so I'm happy.
Yeah. I'm pretty pleased about that as well. But I'm disappointed. All my friends that were really into buying the Lego stuff from Mario, after the first wave, and there was they kind of liked it. The second wave, and I think they've just got a bit fatigued from it because it's just like we want the minifigures now. Lego, give us what we want.
But like Cranky points out, it's a different market. I think the market for the Mario Play stuff is a different market to the Nintendo system.
Yeah, the Cube is in the
TV
NES market, not the Mario market.
I think it's. I don't know how well the actual NES set sold. I mean, it's here on special. You can get it for about 30-40% off here at the moment. So I don't know if that's an indicator as to how well it's selling here. But
just going on the do they care about the fans? Yes, Lego. I'm hearing this all the time, and it just really riled me up. Lego, I've met them. They do really care about the fans. They genuinely care about them. They do listen to us. They do try and deliver where they can. There are other conflicting interests out there, like different marketing ideas, but they are constantly asking everybody that's in the LAN their feedback and information about stuff, and they act on it. A lot of the stuff was UCS, AT, what you want to call it, that everybody wanted it. And you know, we know all about the 501st and all the rest of it, that they deliver. So they do care about the fans. That's the only bit that winds me up, is that they do care and they do listen to us.
And it in any case wouldn't make any sense. Tell me, show me that company who doesn't care for their customers. What business strategy is that to tell, okay, I know you will hate it, my customer will hate it, I do it anyway. Every company strives for the product that serves the customer, that money spent money and people spend money.
I think it's people understanding that not like me, like I am not their customer for everything. That's the point, isn't it? Because they care very much about their customers.
Right? Going back to what Greg said, the simple thing, if they've known since before they released Mario as the electronic Mario, they've known we wanted a minifigure, a Mario minifigure, and the way to please, I think, everybody would be throw Mario minifigure into this box that's coming out. I would pay the money for that product to get the minifigure, and I know so many other people would pay that money just to get the minifigure. Yeah, people get it in Bricklink, blah blah blah, but to get a brand new pristine box with a minifigure in it, an exclusive, ultra exclusive, like, I mean, that would be just amazing. I think that would be solid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, I at first liked the ship that they came out with, Bowser's ship, and then the more I look at it, the more I'm like, actually, I don't fancy it because I don't think it's that good.
That's exactly how I felt about it. That's exactly how I felt about it.
And I thought, oh, that's really clever. But the more I look at it, I'm like, actually, it's not like. I just don't like it so much.
Yeah, but those bits are the ones that are targeted at the kids to play the game. You know, like they're sort of cutesy, they're big, they're sort of, you know, it's like that. I've got that, like that Bowser's Castle, whatever it is that I've got. You know, like it's not a great display piece. It's not the most interesting of builds. It literally is for those 5 to 12-year-old kids to sort of build something up and play with. So look, I can understand that being a separate strategy, if you like, or a separate sort of marketing thing, or for a separate audience.
Generations. Why not please both?
But then again, if they're trying to get, like, for example, my kids into Mario, they played with that for literally 5 minutes, put it down, and wanted the iPads. You know, and it's that may be a reflection of my kids, of course. But
why do you think, in your opinion, Richard, they only played it for 5 minutes? Because that's about as long as I can play it for, in all honesty.
Oh, there's just nothing to it. Like it's literally bounce your figure. That's all you do is bounce it along and try to do a couple of things. Once you've done it, you've done it. You know, it's
not as good as
like
the
playing
Mario
a video
game.
Either, Once you pass that part, you don't want to go back and do it again. You know, I don't know.
And I'm glad you said that, because I have always felt, am I missing the point here? Am I missing something? Because I thought, well, that's really all it is. And I thought, well, maybe I'm just missing it and I'll keep silent. But no, that is the truth. And like you say, Casey, I don't think it's as good as the game anyway. So,
and we don't know what agreement they've got with Nintendo, because it may be that Nintendo were the ones that came to Lego and said, we want to do this with you. I think everyone thinks Lego go to other people and say, do you want to do this? And sometimes it might be that Nintendo wanted to look outside the box, and they might be saying, and this is all speculation, they might be saying, we don't want you to do a Lego minifigure. We want you to
Nintendo
do the big figure.
No, this is the opposite. Nintendo came to Lego and said, we want to do minifigures. And Lego said, yeah, no, actually, we'll collaborate with you, but we're going to go down this path. And it was Lego that said to Nintendo, we're not going to give you minifigures. Well, not yet, anyway.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
I thought that. Yeah, where's that? I never heard that.
Oh, that was
actually...
literally day one. That was
no.
the story. Yeah, because if you look back on the days when they said, "Oh, we've got Lego Mario coming out," and then the first wave come out, and then people started speculating, "Oh, when are we going to get the minifigures then?" Because that's what we really want. And then there was review proper sort of, I wouldn't say the designer reviews, but there was a lot of chit chat about it, and there was people from Lego representatives there. And but they said, they said.
I always thought that the rumors were it was coming later, like with like a movie or a new game or something that it was coming later.
See, I think Lego dropped the boat.
Possibly later, but not.
I think Lego dropped the ball. I said the boat again. I think Lego dropped the ball by doing that because Lego is famous for minifigures. Any moving image on TV has a Lego minifigure. We've everybody from Benny to Lego Batman to Ninjago, right? So it's bonkers. I agree with Richard again. Whoever made that decision's off their nut. And somebody, I think Joel says that another company have the rights to make minifigure or to make figures, but other people make Star Wars figures. So why can Lego not make Lego Mario minifigures? Do you know what I mean? There can't be that much. I mean, whoever's making minifigures Mario figures, surely Lego have enough influence and money and, everything else to say to Nintendo, well, if you're coming to us to do this, we'll make minifigures. But for Lego to say they don't want to make minifigures is a bit backwards, really.
Yeah, and look at it, right? Look at it from this point of view. When it comes to minifigures, right? I wonder how high Lego actually see the minifigure as being a thing that we want. Because just going back to the designer video from the gunship, I'm sure there was a line in it when he said, like, we wanted to play down the minifigures.
You're right. But
that's looking UCS. That's for UCS sets, isn't it?
I know, but I think those designers are told what to say because the same designer who said that the gunships from the original trilogy is the same guy from the last few videos, and he knows his stuff. So I mean, he could have meant the when you said prequel, he could have meant the original because I don't know, but
I personally think that was lost.
The designers aren't idiots, and they work on these things because they like the theme, they love Lego. They're assigned to jobs and stuff, but anyone from Lego knows minifigures are what everybody wants, and they're in everything. They're in all the sets on the shelf at the moment.
I tell you what I'd like to see. Right, just as a little hand grenade to throw into the equation, is if Lego, someone in Lego marketing thought, I've come up with an amazing idea, and they go, oh, what is it? They said, let's come out with a range of Mario mini dolls. I think everyone, the world would just flip out of control. There'd be anarchy everywhere, folks. There really would be.
They would look great with the new with that mini doll from the Bad Batch, though. Amazing. The new Omega mini doll, brilliant.
I would have taken a Peach's Castle with a mini doll of Peach over that cube.
So
I'm just saying.
That's the thing. See, people thought they were going to get.
Would they make Mario like in the elves sets? So they had the little squat goblin-y things, like chubby goblin ones. They make that Mario out of that mold, and then Peach out of the mini doll.
Yeah, that's true.
They could have used the new micro dolls in the
the micro dolls, the wannabe minifigures, if ever they are.
They're so cute, though.
Micro
doll Mario. I'm calling it. They're going to release baby micro doll Mario.
Micro doll Mario. Well, you heard it here first, folks.
Don't necessarily go to the bookies and place any bets, though. I'm not offering refunds.
Well, I want to say something about Mario though. Like, I honestly don't mind Mario as a theme and Mario existing as a theme. I've got absolutely nothing against that. I just feel that the whole thing. I'm only talking about my kids, of course. I can't talk for anyone else's kids, but it just seems to have missed the mark with some games fans, the AFOLs and the kids. I think there's might have been missed there somewhere.
I've said this before, Richard, right? What I think they should, Lego, if you're listening, they should, that was very Greg, wasn't it? I hang around with you too much. If they had any brains, the next thing to bring out would be Lego Mario Kart with Lego minifigures and little karts for them to go around a racetrack. It would be amazing.
Mario Kart would be great if, just doing little $20 or whatever, £10 sets that have a character and a cart. That would get you around the whole idea of having to make minifigs or making minifigs on their own. Have a character with a car. That would
you could
be
even
great.
have a track for £35 or dollars or whatever, and then these kind of other little packs. Mario with his cart, Luigi with his, and like just it would be amazing, brilliant. It's simple.
I think that would be great, but I think I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Nintendo would say no. Like I'm pretty sure Nintendo would say Mario Kart is a video game. We're not making a physical racing game of it.
And
but I think that would be awesome. Like I would love a Mario Kart set.
These are the arguments
Me too.
handled by people with a much higher pay grade than me. So, I'm sure that these conversations are being had somewhere, and there's reasons for their decisions. Deciding. But
I found my Mario minifigure anyway.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's true. Blimey, he's lost some weight.
Yeah. He's not plumbing anymore, is he?
This is true, actually. Yeah, that's it. Because the internet's just full of pipes.
He's working in the idea set.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, hello. Your lighting's gone. I've disappeared.
He's getting spooky.
Oh, he's disappeared as well. Look at that. That's a nice Frozen one, isn't it? That's not as good as.
That's what I was worried about.
Wow, he's smiling. He's actually smiling.
I was just going to say,
Nintendo's reach is far and wide.
He doesn't look like someone's trying to throttle him, does he, Richard?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, apparently there already is a physical Mario Kart racing toy.
Yeah, Hot Wheels.
Clearly, I'm wrong in suggesting that Nintendo would say no. They just say that we've already got one.
Look at that. He hasn't frozen, folks. He's got this ability to stay to do this slow like.
At least he hasn't frozen in a compromising position. Put it that way.
This is it. Richard's freezing position is the best one this year so far. It really is. Anyway, let's remove him from the stream. We'll come back in a minute.
Joel says Next already made the Mario Karts and figs. And we know Hot Wheels have them, but like that's not brick built. But Kinects, I mean, they should have come to some sort of agreement. Nintendo owned the whole shebang, and Lego should have said to them, well, we want to make them. And then Nintendo would go, okay, well, Kinects are making them. And they should have said, well, we want to make them too. And I don't know how law works when it comes to toys and stuff, but like if Nintendo went to Lego and said, do you want to do this? And Lego turned around and say, we're not making minifigures, so everyone needs their head checked.
Yeah. Honestly, you need to sort it out, Lego, because that's what people want. Good to see you, Shy.
That's I don't know if we're going to talk about it next or not, but I feel like that relates quite a lot to the Fender, right? Because you're just talking about like multiple companies sharing the licenses for the same thing. So
it's just not the corporate world would never allow for anything like that. I think we've been
I'm amazed.
Yeah. Well, you're amazed that they don't do it.
No, I'm amazed about the Fender, but I don't know when you're planning to talk about that. We'll start.
Oh, yeah. Well, we might not get to it. This is it. We're 2 hours and 40 minutes in, but I feels like we could go on for a very long time. This one.
Oh, I got something to say about the Fender. We better be talking about the Fender.
All right.
He didn't get up at 4 a.m. to not talk about the Fender. That's what you're saying.
It looked like this.
Is it Fender or? It says like someone's. I wouldn't say Fender. I'd say it's Offender in this case.
So, Greg, new topic. Well, let's talk about the electric ukulele.
Yeah. All right. Well, tell us one moment.
Pictures first.
One moment. Right. We'll talk about the when I'm cleaning windows ukulele in just a tick, folks. I can't even remember the name of that guy. He was so old. Anyway, Craig, if you're out there, for the love of God, get your tech support to reboot your router. I'm going to start showing you guys some pictures. Have a think about the Fender, what you want to say, because old BrickScene, right? He can play several instruments. The recorder being one of them. He can also play the fiddle, but there we go. He's a Kiwi, and he can. At least
I don't try to play the didgeridoo live in a live stream.
The didgeridoo, that's it, mate. That is true. Actually, call yourself. He's back again. Talk about didgeridoo. How Aboriginal is that? Eh? But anyway, let's bring it. Oh my God! I wonder what that was.
Guys, we had a power cut.
Tech support is here.
No, it was power cut. Yeah.
Put some money in. Get slut. Good stuff. Anyway, welcome back, mate. You rebooted your system. Is Captain Britain all right? That's what I want to know.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's fine.
The Captain Britain. There he is. Look at that. What a wonderful looking man he is. Fantastic.
Your cousin of yours, Greg.
He's beautiful. He's a beautiful thing to behold. Anyway, folks, beautiful things to behold. Just like Nicole, Sky, Cranky, of course, BrickScene, Craigster, Barry, and me. I'm going to show you got some lovely pictures now. So very quickly, this is the wonderful Doc Samson. I love Doc Samson. I really do. They should come. Have they ever done a Marvel minifigure of Doc Samson? I'm talking about Doc Samson, the Marvel figure. There we go.
Beautiful.
Because look, he's only got one Falcon though. He obviously didn't get the full set then. Yeah. You know what I mean? I like that. You're actually really looking at the camera there. It kind of puts me up. And look, if you look carefully, look who's checking him out. The old poop there over in the background. I like that. I like that. Interesting cleaning materials you use as well there, dude. Very interesting. This is good. Look at that. Little bit of classic space going on there. He's got a helicopter in the background as well, by the looks of it, Craig. Just saying. I mean, there we go. There's a bit of a video, I think that was. It had some thingbobs on it. Anyway, where else are we going to go then? Tech sent me a picture. What's he sent me a picture of? I think we can show this one. It doesn't look like it's been modified too many times, but there we go. It's someone wearing a Newcastle top. That's
Yay! Juventus.
That's Juventus, Newcastle. Why, yay, man! It really
Glorious heaven face.
It really is. Oh, there we go. Blimey, look, he's got his finger in it now. This is a typical Cy O'Connor picture, right? This is look for the finger. That's all I'm going to say, folks.
That's not my finger. That's my warm dongle.
Do you know what? I always thought Cy was a little bit dexterous. Now I know why.
It's just a hot dongle.
Lucky Lorraine, that's all I'm going to say to that.
Guess where that hot dongle's going tonight?
Hot dongle. Hey, hot dongle. Do you want some mustard or tomato sauce with that? I mean, here we go. Echo Bricks, far away into. I watched him earlier on, folks. Very good. Echo Bricks. He was building this earlier on his Twitch stream. Check him out, folks. It's really good. Oh, there we go. It's changed already. That looks like it's the. It's gone back. What sort of pictures he sent me? He keeps changing. Awesome. But anyway, check him out, folks. Now I know why he's got a nice bit of tartan on there, because he's Scottish. Got a few Scots on here as well. We've got black. We've got who's this? This is Rebecca Slivka. That's a nice surname. I like that. Is it Polish? Just saying. All my friends, their surnames who are Polish always ends in A. Here we go. I like this. What do you think of these for bracelets? Here we go. I like the top one. That's the sort of one that Richard would have walking around with him. He'd have that on his head. I think.
Damn right.
Yeah, there we go. Back away from the cookie jar. This is another one. Oh, I like this one. This is cool. This is very good. Halloween. Halloween's only around the corner, folks. It really is. Liking that. Look all that knowing going on in the background there, Cranky.
That's very scary.
And it's on one of those wooden trays. Looks like the sort of thing that Jang has. I bought some wooden trays the other day, folks. I'm not joking. Right, 3 wooden trays. I thought, blimey, they're a bargain. £8.50. Amazon. Right? Do you know what? When they arrived, they were no bigger than that. Useless. Pointless.
Were they the bamboo ones?
Bamboo ones. Yeah. Don't buy them.
Make sure you get the ones with the rounded edges.
Yeah. Oh, they're rounded edges. This is beautiful. I like it. This. Look at it. Yeah. They look great, but they're useless. Look at that. That's nice, isn't it?
I love those ladybirds. They're good, aren't they?
Yeah. I like the bees. Yeah. Brick Hive, you watching? You need to get those. Very nice. Love it.
Ladybirds.
I love all your pictures, folks. Send them in. We've got some more. Sir Bricks has sent me a picture. I'm not quite sure what that is. But anyway, this is rather good. I like that. There we go. Speed champions. Now, talking of speed champions, talking of bees, right? It won't be too long from now, folks, and the transatlantic live stream will be up and running again. So do listen out for that. What else we got on the go here? We got lovely messages from people. The Brick Bods. They said they've been very busy building this week, and they've built a few sets. This boombox being one of them. I wouldn't mind getting this if the price is right. But there we go. That's the boombox.
50% off here at the
I
moment.
was going to say, I think it's still half price. So
Amazon, I think.
From where? Amazon.
I think
so.
so.
Have a good
it
deal.
was on Argos, so
Argos.
they were meant.
Can't wait.
So
They probably sold out by now.
I'm picking up the Looney Tunes on.
Do you know what? We went to Smiths about 2 weeks ago, and I didn't
It goes every day, folks.
I know. I was there today again. Oh my god! But anyway, Lorraine and the kids went up and they bought stuff, and the cashier took out video beatboxes and gave them to them for free. So yes, they've been giving them away for free.
Really? Oh my god! The
Is your
beatboxes.
Smith's Toys next to the wax shop?
Yes.
Joke coming up. Anyway, did you say cash with ears? Did you say then, Si?
I said, grab me by the ears.
Oh, okay. Right. There we go. This is Zan. Zan's sending me this because she's obviously she's about as fast as Si at the moment. I mean, basically, Si is the slowest man building Lego in the world, and Zan at the moment, well, she's only a couple of streams in. Let's be fair, folks. I think she built all of 20 pieces on her stream, but that's fair enough because she's realised that she's a bit like me and Si, and she likes to chit chat all the time. And she. But here we go. We've got it. Just started building the Benatar. Oh, that's what it is it? I wondered what it was. Bit of an odd picture, this one. But that is going to be the Benatar. Now, the Benatar, I've got to say, it looks an amazing set. I do want to buy that. I really do. I'm into spaceships.
I had one of those Mandela moments, Greg. For when that bloody shit. Okay, it was like in my head, I saw it being called the Benatar on the box. And then when it was released, it wasn't called the Benatar at all. I didn't dream it. It's weird. I was convinced it had it on the box somewhere. So I traveled through a dimension. A portal.
The insights of the lovely Si O'Connor's brain.
I'm
it's a wibbly wobbly place. Anyway, I'll tell you what is a wibbly wobbly place, right? And we're going to try not to offend anybody. But
we will.
Money for nothing. And the chicks
anytime anybody ever says that.
Yeah. So I think we might need, maybe Craig would be good at this because he getting up maybe a fender, the Lego from the LEGO.com or something like that. Thank you, everybody, by the way, for sending in your pictures. Tech Productions, thank you for your picture as well. I'm just glad it wasn't a modified version of Richard because we've all seen that in one way, shape or form. Richard's looking like, what's he going on about? It's the one of you wearing your Newcastle t-shirt that you got.
Did you just pull that up now, did you?
No, I didn't put that up.
I stepped out to make a coffee for a second. I was like, oh my God, he's ripping me while I'm not even here.
You don't, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you, Richard. Don't rewind, do Richard, whatever you do. Don't rewind. Don't rewatch this stream, Richard. You'll be wasting your time. Okay, so Craig, are you able to get Lego.com up? And we're going to go to the Fender. And then Richard can tell us why he likes this guitar so much. And Si because Si's only got little fingers because he's only a little person. And I think it's the scale for Si. But Richard, I think, has got another take on this altogether. Now, I'm interested as well to know what Lady Brick thinks about this. Because I think she's German, folks. So they love their rock over there. They're like hardcore. And Barry's from Norwich, so he just likes anything really. So let's
anything
to take
Mario, apart from Mario video,
anything to take the pain away from supporting Norwich.
So first things I'm going to do while Craig's taking like 10 years to get to Lego.com, I'm going to ask Cranky. Yeah.
I've never been on it before. I always
can't blame it on the autocorrect, Craig. Yeah, just wipe your history. Private browsing, sir.
Closing all the other browser tabs.
That's it, yeah. No.
My hard drive wipes every 3 hours anyway.
Yeah, dude, believe
it. All planned out. It's got it all planned out.
Dude, I've got a forensics department where I work, and there ain't no such thing as wiping your hard drive, believe me.
Oh, you can.
Cranky. You can with a hammer. Cranky. What do you think of the Fender yourself? As someone who, I don't believe you play the guitar, do you, or anything like that?
No, I just Bricks and Mortar and friends starting a Cranky Bricks support group after this stream.
We've got one. You just don't like it.
So I'm going to start with you, Cranky, because like I say, you're the most grounded probably here. I need you on here because you ground me all the time. I like it. It keeps me in line. But I want to know what are your thoughts? What's your appreciation of the Fender?
So yeah, like it's not not aimed at me. Like I'm not don't play the guitar or whatever. I'm not a Fender mega fan, but I was definitely interested, and I think I liked the original ideas and so on. I thought it was really cool. But I don't know enough about like the target markets and how much Apple's like it to know whether it's a good thing, a successful one for Lego.
Yeah, I think
I feel like I'm out of the loop with the like to be able to make a judgment. And I think it looks really cool, and I really, really enjoyed. Did you see? Was this on BrickSet or just on Instagram that Eero Okinen did a not on BrickSet, sorry, on New Elementary, I think Eero did like a what do you call it? Like his like big figure builds holding one of them. I'll find a link somewhere. I thought that was amazing. So I thought it looked really cool, but like as someone who is definitely not technically expertise enough to know that there's stuff wrong with it, I think it looks cool.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. Anyone that thought it was a big one, I think looking at these pictures kind of puts it into perspective, really, doesn't it?
Well, the video deliberately showed like a person holding a real one, and then they specifically showed the person building the Lego one next to it at a different scale. Like they made it clear that it wasn't the same size in the video.
Yeah,
and that model is tiny as well.
It does look small, doesn't it?
No, I mean the model holding it, he's tiny. 2 foot 1 inches.
Yeah, folks, is this a top, middle, or bottom one? What do you reckon? Let us know. Should Lego make this set? Now,
sorry, go on, Greg.
No, I was going to ask the panel, Richard in particular. I was kind of building up to Richard to ask him how he feels about the Fender, because I don't know. I'm just picking up a vibe.
Well, Richard was a guitar technician, so he's the man to do this.
He was a roadie for
everybody.
For everybody that was anybody in the world.
Be your roadie too, Greg.
Anybody that was around in the 50s, he was there.
Yeah, he was Elvis Presley. He used to he used to go and buy his hamburgers for him and everything. But anyway, Richard, in all honesty, I miss the King. I really do. My mum's a massive fan of his. And when are Lego Mosaic's going to do a bloody Elvis Presley tech? When was that coming?
I thought that's coming.
Yeah, come on, we need it. I want a bit of Elvis Presley. Anyway, a little less talking, a little more action. Come on,
you did there.
I know, BrickScene. Tell us why you don't like it.
Okay, well, right now I've got obviously the picture here of the Lego model, and I've got the designer model here, and the differences between the two. Now, there's some hits and misses, in my opinion. The body shape on the designer one, while it's got some gaps in it, I think the shape of the body of it is much better. Around where the strap connects up around the top is much more rounded. It just looks better. Things like where they've got the jack going into the guitar itself, right where your mouse is now, that to me just looks completely wrong. They could have done a number of things there to make that slightly better. Look, I'm not going to say all bad things about it, because the amp, I think, looks much better than the fan designer version. I think it's quite cool. I like how it opens up and has the bits in it. But what really, really gets me about this set is they've included a second body for it. Something you basically got 100 odd pieces there that are never ever going to be used with a set. Now, I just don't understand why you would do that. Why wouldn't you just make it a model and there it is? Or take some of those pieces and make it a slightly better model. Now, the scale is the same as the fan designer, so I can't be upset about the scale. I don't like the scale. I saw Dan, Between the Bricks Dan. He's quite a big dude, but he reviewed it, and I just saw it in his hands, and I'm like, oh my God, his massive hands made the damn thing look real tiny, real tiny. It just put me off straight away. I don't like the strings. Look, I'm the target market for this. I am the target market for this set, and I wouldn't touch it with a barge pole.
Oh, now just out of curiosity, what did Between the Bricks think of it?
He's an RLFM. He liked it.
That's the thing. Well, no, but that's the thing. That is the thing with being in LAN. I always, when I watch reviews now, I do watch people that are in LAN and their reviews, but I also watch people that aren't in LAN and I take on their reviews more because I think they're a bit more objective. Like Jang, for example, I think he's much more objective because he buys his own stuff, so he kind of says it how it is. I think in LAN,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they could have improved this. I think they could have stuck to the designer model, but we always say that about idea sets. We always say it's too different from the original design and all that sort of stuff. But I just don't get the whole idea of including the second body.
Yeah,
I think they could have put a bit more into the guitar. They could have kept some of the rounded shapes a bit more. The headstock is way too big.
It's weird looking.
Yeah, Craigster, can you go full screen on that for us, please, mate? On that picture, I want to know what records they are that he's got down there. Can anyone see what records are they? Classic records. I want to know. I mean, are they just? Are they anything significant?
It looks like no, not Billy Ocean. What's the other guy? Lionel Richie. It looks like Lionel Richie, is it not?
Oh, why would you have Lionel Richie records? He wasn't a guitarist, was he? He wasn't something like Mark Knopfler or Eric Clapton.
True, yeah. That's just what from where I'm looking, it looks a bit like him.
I tell you what, it just looks like they've gone round their granddads and said, "Got any old records?" and just come back. Honestly, Lego,
see that looks cool. To me, that looks
good.
really cool. The back end of the amp, that to me looks really cool.
Well, that doesn't say a lot about this set, is it? The back end of the amp looks good.
I like the amp better than the guitar.
Yeah,
it's the attention to detail, isn't it? That's good there.
Yeah,
yeah.
There he is playing with his whammy bar.
That's true, actually. People not in LAN are often trying to make money through affiliate links. That's it. I don't know. It just pays to be objective, I guess. Really does.
that should be recessed in somehow. I don't know how you do it, but it should be.
Yeah. Also, as well, I'm just throwing this out there, right? And I completely agree with Richard. Why they picked, they got another body for it. I don't know. But is this going to be a thing now? Lego can't decide what colour sets are going to be. So they either bring out sets that are different colours altogether, or they bring out sets that are two different colours, and then you get a whole load of Lego that you just don't need. I think you should have a choice. You should be able to buy the set with the extra body or not. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? He's looking at that guitar thinking, why did I buy this? Like, why?
I thought he was checking the neck alignment.
Yeah.
Hey, can I just clarify something? I'm just looking at the chat. I'm not saying that LAN makes anyone say anything. I just want to clarify that. I'm just saying that a lot of the reviews are always very, very positive. That's all. I'm not.
They are.
I'm not having a go.
And I love it because a lot of reviews their kickoff. They go, "Oh yeah, this is an amazing set," and literally in the next breath they say, "But it's very expensive." Well, that doesn't make it amazing, then, does it?
It's the reality as well of if somebody gives you something for free, it's unconscious bias. Nobody can get around that. It exists. It's very difficult to be objective when somebody's given you it and said, "Please review that."
I don't know, man. I still think M&R was very objective, but obviously it didn't.
Yeah, and that's why he ended up where he was.
Yeah, and that's why he ended up where he did. Yeah. But yeah, he was though, wasn't he, Si? He was always objective. And he knows more about Star Wars than a lot of people put together. But
yeah, him and Justin were very objective. They always did say that this is their review and this is their opinion, and that's it.
Yeah, but it's an interesting thing. I look at it. I think, it looks like a guitar. Yeah, that looks like an amp. That stand looks like it's the same stand as the UCS Slave One. But I think to myself, I do appreciate it. But you see, I'm not the target market for this, so I've kind of got no for it. I appreciate the look of it, but people like Richard,
I'm like I said, I am the target market, and they could have done it for
I'm not sure, Richard, that you are really the target market. My theory is that the target market is actually all the folks out there who never came close to a guitar at all, but they find it funny, or they find it cool. They see Eric Clapton, they see all the cool guys with the guitars on stage. They want to have a guitar, either cannot afford one or cannot justify having a guitar sitting around when they are not able to play it. And now they have the ability to put it on their desk at work, have a cool piece in their mind. They cannot really compare it to anything, but from a distance, it looks coolish.
Do you know if that's true, it's also really sad as well because the guy who created that is a guitar fan. So they're kind of knocking him.
Okay, I'll tell you what we do then. Let's do this, Craig. Can you go to Lego Ideas and we look at the original version of this? Can we do that?
Richard, is there with Ferrari, there's Ferrari Red and stuff like that. Is there a kind of a Fender color that's famous for guitars? If you know what I mean? No.
No.
Okay. No, I just wonder if they could have just gone for a red or gone for a black.
With Gibson guitars, there is, but with Fender, there isn't. So Gibson, you got your gold tops, your sunbursts. I mean, I suppose sunburst Fenders are quite popular, but no, Fender make a number of
they did gold tops.
Guitar body.
It says like milk, gold top milk. Do you remember that? Extra creamy.
A gold top Les Paul is very famous guitar, same with the Sunburst. But
do any of you guys think? Any of you guys think maybe they could have made the guitar even more expensive, maybe $120 or whatever denomination, and then maybe would you think anyone would have bought the amp separately? Because I think the amp is awesome.
Yeah, that's a good
point. I was thinking about this the other day because I wouldn't buy a Fender amp because I don't like Fenders. I use Marshall amps. But if they did a Marshall stack, a Marshall amp stack as a set, I'd buy that. I would, but that is personal preference, and it would it would really depend on the size as well.
Or maybe a no brand amp or something. Just you'd still have to have the Fender on, wouldn't you? I suppose, yeah. But I really think that I was so shocked when I didn't watch any of the reviews. I saw those pictures on the website and I was like, no. In my head, we were getting maybe not a full size guitar, but something that looked, guitar-y.
No, to be fair, it respects the original design and the size wise and scale. That was the size of it. I've got no qualms with the size of it. I just think that the original design, it's got gaps. Admittedly, I think there's probably some new pieces been made, or there's some new pieces since the design had been done that Lego have filled in the gaps, which I think looks really, really good. Yeah. I just think there's a couple of parts where the original design is still more rounded, especially around the two bits that come up next to the neck. Yeah, I'm a guitar snob, Doc. Absolutely a guitar snob.
I'm impressed with the strings and the strap. What's the strap made of? The
strap looks cool. That looks like a new thing, doesn't it?
It looks new.
Yeah, I think that looks good. Craig, are you? Have you got?
I don't know if that's the original one or not. Rich might know.
All right, well, let's add it to the stream. Let's take a look. It looks like it.
Yeah, so you see where the strap goes in at the top part there. You can see they've got a much more rounded sort of piece there, to give that shape, which is, I think that is the classic Fender shape more so than the Lego design one. But then there's probably constraints as to why they've had to ditch that curve or that part. I appreciate that. I'm not going to get this set. No way.
Would you buy it at 50% off?
No.
Would you build it if someone bought it for you?
Yes.
That's it, because you're weak. Good top man. I love it. I'm only joking. But yeah, it's they look quite good like that, don't they? It's I appreciate it. To me, in my head, it looks like a guitar. But in all honesty, folks, you could get like a single plate, put four wheels on it. I'd say because it's a car. That's the thing. I think. I
think that just picking up on what Captain Zan was saying, I think the Lego version does look better for the gaps.
Me too. I agree, the original. Captain. I think the Lego, what they've done to it, I think they've improved it. I mean, it doesn't even come with an amp in this one, so that's a nice thing. I just think I would have liked it a little bit bigger. This is like what Si was saying. I would have liked it a little bit bigger, but
that's what Lorraine was saying.
Body. Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Lorraine.
Right. Well, kind of it all.
Are the on the neck? Do they have stickers, or are they?
The Lego version?
I think that's printed. I think that's printed. That is.
Is it?
Hello.
Yeah, I think it's a printed piece.
Let's put that up there. What I want to know is what Cranky's eating because it looks nice. Is it something chocolatey? Oh, look at the size of those cookies.
It's awesome. Morrison's version of the famous Marks and Spencer's chocolate cookies.
Wicked. Love it. I tell you what, folks, they're brilliant. Chocolate chips the size of 50p coins. They really are.
I
Now
finished my
then,
chopper if you want to see it.
you finished your chopper. Who owns
Yeah.
this? Come on in, get it out.
That's what I was building.
The 3-in-1 creator chopper.
And here we go. Looks pretty cool, I think.
It does, doesn't it? What do you call it? Have you got a name for it? Is it like the Batman
copter.
chopper?
Yeah.
It's
even got little pop-out guns.
Oh, hello.
It's like Airwolf.
And with all the pieces.
Oh, hello.
I meant that.
Oh, the with 6 wheels.
Yeah, awesome.
Suspension.
Like that. It's got a lovely cockpit.
Yeah. And so does the model.
What do you think? What do you? I keep seeing myself in the background. It's very weird talking to someone with me in the background, by the way.
Peeking through the window.
Look at him, mate. God, he's lovely. He really has. What a lovely looking man. What a beautiful sight to have in your room. Anyway, enough about that. So we have hit 3 hours and 8 minutes, and I tell you what, folks, this stream has gone fast for me tonight. It really has. The Lego ideas rundown was a fabulous little idea. I think
Didn't go fast for everyone, Greg.
It did. Oh, that wasn't nice.
Oh,
hello.
I didn't say
that wasn't nice.
Shots fired.
That's it. Oh, she's
Shot.
Twitch. Yeah, quick. She's like, move along. I haven't got any buttons to press, like you Twitchers. But is there anything you wanted to share before we start winding down, Cranky, on your tray, your tray of goodies?
Oh yeah. Oh, the tray's back, and Nicole's using it now.
It's been there for ages.
Oh, sorry.
It's a lovely tray.
I thought when we were in our line down the side, we didn't have it, but maybe someone else was playing with it, and I didn't even realize.
No, it was good.
But yeah, I showed the Fiat at the beginning, but it's so beautiful. Don't mind showing it again, because the coloring isn't looking great, but you should hopefully get the idea. I don't know why the white balance keeps going off, but this is bright light blue. It's gorgeous, gorgeous color. I absolutely love it, and this is my first ever large scale creator expert build. Everything else that I've had up to date has been like modulars and minifig scale stuff, because I just haven't just been able to justify like shelf models. You know, everything's in my city, but this is the first sort of shelf model that I've had, and I'm absolutely glad that I waited for it. Didn't know I was waiting for it, but really, really, really love it. And like I said, thinking of buying a second one for the parts. Yeah, and then I've got this the sailboat too, which is another. I thought it looked nice from the box, but I didn't really appreciate just how nice a build it is. I really, really like it.
It does look really cool. The sails are reminiscent of the Tiberian Star Wars set. But what did you particularly like about building the sailboat on that, Cranky?
I don't know. It's not sort of the most, like tiny pieces and very complex, but it's just the detailing, the gold and the printed wooden planks in there are pretty nice as well. And I think the front's fallen off. Oops. That happens. That's the only complaint I have, is that this is way too fragile. It's a bit on the bow, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's just it's a very charming, considering it's a gift with purchase. I don't think I really have any complaints about it. I think if it was a creator set, then I'd probably would complain about a few things, like want a bit more detail, a bit more space, and so on. But I'm really, really happy with it. Considering the other thing is a £200 one, gift with purchase. The other thing that has been a £200, my other most recent one was probably the tote bag, the canvas bag. That was a £200 gift with purchase, and I feel like I'm really happy with both of them, despite being quite nervous about spending £200 to get them.
It was a lot of money. The dolphins look nice. Well, what's the build around those for the water effect and that?
Oh, this is just really simple. But I am. Oh, that's another thing I appreciated as well. Even though it's a gift, with purchase, it does just have. It has more pieces than they could have got away with less on the water. But they've really. I really appreciate that they put enough tiles on the water there and the water here as well, to give it a bit more detail. And then you've obviously got your crystals. I haven't seen a trans dark blue crystal in a while. And then these, I think, these are the dolphins from the CMF series. Is that right? This is the first time we've had them in a set that's not with CMF. So
great use of elements. I think it's very clever. I like it.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
And then I'm sorting my 1x1 bricks into a new tray. I'm swapping it into a new drawer. So that's the behind the scenes.
You got a new set of drawers. That's quite thick. Like the colouring. It's what make are those drawers?
These are really useful boxes. Really useful. The A4 size. These are all like A4 paper sized. Or like letter for the Americans. And then I've got the scrapbook, the big square ones next door. But I'm just swapping what's stored into what area, and also have a lot of lug bulk to unpack. So, Lego admin.
Cranky Tech is asking, what are those cups that you use to sort out your dots?
These the ones on the tray or the ones in the drawers? Because I have a few different types. These are
on the tray, I think.
He says, "What are those small cups?"
So these are just advent calendar inserts cut out with scissors.
No, oh my god!
So this I live by. They're most of what I do. And the Slug Biker recently. I don't know if you've got Slug Biker's Instagram handy, Greg, but Slug Biker recently finally gave in to and agreed that this technique was worth trying and cut up an advent calendar, sorted her dots into it. So if you've got her Instagram, you can find that picture. But these are perfect because they're pretty much the same size and units as these. I don't know if I've got a 1x1 handy. There we go. So these are Sorta Case branded like toolbox inserts. There's a few other brands like Sortimo, but Sorta Case are the cheapest ones. And that's what we've bought them in bulk with our lug. We literally one of our lug members got a pallet of these crates of these tubs delivered, and split it between the lug. But they're expensive compared to, based if you've got a collection of Lego as big as me. So it's cheaper to, if you're already going to get advent calendars and you're not going to keep them, then highly recommend these.
Wicked. Great little idea.
I'll find Slug Biker's lovely photo.
Oh, I've got it. Don't worry.
Oh, you found it. Oh, excellent.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Oh yeah. I'm
got your advent to hand.
But I'm ahead of the curve for once.
Awesome.
Here we go. So this is Slug Biker, and that is taking it to a lovely extreme. How cool does that look, folks?
Very nice.
Very nice.
Okay,
this is Cranky Bricks and 9 others like that. Do check out Slug Biker on Instagram, folks. Show each other plenty of love. And you know what? Check out everybody who's on the panel. Not only you'll find them somewhere, maybe on YouTube, or of course Twitch, or of course Instagram. You'll also find
or TikTok, apparently,
or TikTok. Si's on TikTok. He really is. But also, you'll find us all on Instagram, folks, where we post stuff all day long. We really do, because that's our thing. Now,
and Twitter.
Oh yeah,
and Twitter.
We need more followers on Twitter. I have no one over there.
The Twitter. I've only got about, I think, 700 people follow me on Twitter, but it takes years to build up them. Yeah. I know Twitter just takes forever. It really does. Or maybe it's just a subject matter.
Emily from Emmasaurus just reached 10,000 on Instagram, and she has 2 reels that have gone over 1 million. Wow! Yeah,
she does a lot of reels, doesn't she?
They're funny.
They are.
Oh, and Discord, of course. And we've got too much social media at the minute.
There's basically you could just wake up in the morning, just spend all day sitting in bed, Well, you could, couldn't
Not
you? You
Facebook
could.
though. Don't know who's talking about Facebook.
You know what? I don't know.
Over it.
I haven't got time for Facebook anymore.
I deleted my account because I found that I deleted the app, and then somebody had DM'd me on Facebook and was like really upset that I hadn't responded. I was like, I haven't opened the app in 6 months, so I deleted my account so that no one thought that I was available to reply.
Yeah, I mean, Cranky, I didn't know people were still using Facebook as much, and for nearly a year, my Instagram was automatically posting onto my Lego Facebook page, right? And I went and I had people like from school saying, please put links in here. And I was like, Jesus, what? People are active here. I'd literally use it as a dumping ground for stuff. And there was loads of people. And then like Mel, Iceberg Bricks, everyone's there. Tricky Bricks are there. And I was like, oh my God. So I've kind of gotten back into engaging.
I dipped back into it for a bit because there were some people like that on there. But I just, sorry, I feel sad because I might be missing out on some great people who are the majority of their stuff's over there, but nah.
It's harder work, isn't it? Like
one of them had to go.
A lot of hard work.
Well, I tell you what, right? Talking of hard work, this stream has been anything but. It's been a very interesting stream as it happens because everyone's got opinions, folks, and that's what we're all here to do. And we don't, diss anyone for having their opinions. Have we lost someone? I feel like we've lost someone.
Yeah, Richard.
BrickScene.
BrickScene. He's dropped off. Yes, he's disappeared, didn't he? Come back, BrickScene. But anyway, I think now's probably a nice time to start winding down the stream a little bit. So I'm going to perch myself in the usual corner because I'm a bad boy like that, folks. I really am. And we'll go around and just ask peeps what they've got coming up on their channel or what maybe have just dropped on their channel or just what they're up to. Be a bit nosy. You know what I mean? So we'll start off with Bazza, the birthday boy. That is, of course, Foolin with Bricks. Barry, tell us a little bit about what's coming up from you, mate.
Well, I dropped 2 videos this week that I didn't even intend to make, but I made them anyway. And I've got a couple in the pipeline, possibly for next week. But it's like I said before, it's getting his room sorted.
What's getting sorted? Your room?
Getting his room sorted so it can be more manageable for making more videos, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is the thing as well. It's making space for Lego. It's easier said than done. It really is. Now then, moving on swiftly to the Instagram queen, that is, of course, Lady McBrick. Nicole. Now, up until about 2.5 hours ago, she had a PC that wasn't working, and she wasn't even going to be on this stream, folks. But as luck would have it, Lady Luck would have it, as it were. Not only did we fix her PC, whilst no one even knew about it, but he actually came on the stream as well. So, Lady McBrick, tell us a little bit about what might be coming up from you in the near future.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it luck, because it was basically you who saved me. So you are my hero for life.
What can I say? Not all heroes have to wear capes, folks. Just saying.
Right. Totally agree. But I have exciting news, because I talked about my big plan in the past, and it looks like tomorrow will be the very, very first live stream of Never Have I Ever. Ooh. So tomorrow will be the big premiere of me going live with, who knows? I know you don't, but you can find out if you join me. It will be tomorrow, 4 p.m. New York time, 9 p.m. London time, and 10 p.m. Berlin time. So 4 p.m. New York time, whatever that makes for you in the world, you will see me meet someone. And this someone will meet another one. And the 3 of us have never been in one room. So there will be a lot of Never Have I Ever tomorrow on Instagram.
Sounds awesome. Can't wait for that. It'll be the premiere, folks.
Interesting.
And do you know what? While I think of it as well, actually, I'll mention it in just a tick. So let's go down to the lovely Cranky, shall we? She likes doing a bit of twitching. She really does. Cranky, when are you going to be twitching your wonderful Twitch streams again?
Bricks and Mortar just posted in the chat, the Cranky support group meets right after this. So if you come to twitch.tv/crankybricks, as soon as this stream finishes, we'll have our first meeting of the Cranky support group over there. But usually I stream on Wednesday and Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. BST, which is midday on Pacific time and somewhere in between for people in between. And I just finished a long mock project, which you can see photos on Instagram, building some trains and building a display for those. And then I've also built a Fiat recently as well, and the sailboat, streamed those. So coming up next, I'm going to do... so tonight, I think I'm going to carry on doing a bit of sorting, chatting, and planning my next mock. Because on Sunday... I was thinking about starting to do some little 12 by 12 microscale mocks because I just love the cube thing. I really, really want to build one with a few different themes in it. And I think my current plan is to do a 90s Lego pop-up box because the question mark that's there at the minute is from 1996, Super Mario 64. And 1996 had some great Lego sets in that, or Lego themes around that time. So I think I want to do some 1996, like some Paradisa, maybe some castle, maybe some space. I don't know. There's more than three. There's more than three 1996 themes, but yeah, come and hang out tonight, and we'll decide. And then on Sunday, we'll tech. Sunday, going to make a start building one.
Cool. What was that? Text out. We were twitching when you were talking about the women in computer set, Greg. Well, I mean, talking of that set, funny enough, that is the set that most people want built. There was 50 votes on that one, so thank you everybody for voting on that one. The Imperial Island fort came in at 30%. The Women of Computing was the outright winner on 34%, and quite rightfully so as well. The A-frame came third with 25. Wonderful looking building, it really is. And the A-team came in a very lowly 10. It really did. So I was a bit surprised. There's obviously, it's a bit niche. But there we go, folks. You lot have spoken, and Women of Computing is your top set in there, which goes to show that you haven't really got to build thousands and thousands of pieces of Lego to come up with something that people love and adore.
We didn't talk about the Titanic.
Well, no, we haven't had time to, so it's a completely different subject. Maybe we could talk about that.
Sunk.
Yeah, it's sunk a long time ago, terribly engineered. And that was it. That was it in a nutshell. And they made a good, pretty good film out of it, actually. But anyway, going down to Si, maybe we should talk about this on Wednesday then.
Yes, why not? Wednesday will be another episode of the Backlog, which is so much fun. We love doing it, and it will be on at 8 o'clock. It's on my channel, I think. Is it on yours? On yours?
It's on my channel.
So it's here on Greg's channel, and so looking forward to that. And then Thursday, I think Thursday, yes, I had really bad internet issues and stuff like that, so it all got fixed. I got my big, huge, long wire out and plugged it in, and my dongle is it's cooled down a little bit, so that's good. But it was supposed to be Mario orientated last Thursday. So next Thursday, we're going to be talking about Mario stuff. We're going to have a great time. There'll be a few different guests on who know more than me about Mario. Craigster's going to be on, who is also known as BrickStagePass. And hopefully Just Too Good will appear. He was supposed to come on yesterday, but I had to cancel, so he couldn't come on. So yeah, it'll be interesting. And Thursdays always ends up, we have one idea and we go off in a different way. So stay tuned and have a look around. Play with us. Not my dongle.
No, not unless you've got a very special license to do so. So, Craigster, my good friend Craigster, what's coming up from you, mate? Are you going to be doing any Twitch streams?
I don't know. That's it.
That's
all I've got.
Okay. That's all you got. What about, have you been constructing anything at all?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
I'm exciting. I'm living on the edge. I've got you all right where I want you.
All right, okay. We're a
Just got to hit that follow button so you get notification at any moment.
Yeah.
When Craig just hits the button.
That's it.
I put a video out on YouTube. I mean, if you want to fancy watching that, but
now,
feel free to pass on it because that's what I would do.
But you shot the video, and your tech support assistant helped you actually edit it, didn't they?
Yeah, he does all the editing. That's the only reason I do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be bothered.
Oh, do you think that's why people like twitching, because they can't be bothered to do videos?
That's 100% my motivation.
It's
There's lots of other reasons.
That is the
The
vibe I do
community
pick
is so
up.
nice and friendly, but I have no interest. I would never spend the time and effort to produce videos. It's all props to you guys who've got the time and energy to go through that effort.
Yeah, I definitely don't have the time.
Not for me.
I personally, I've never had the time, in all honesty. But at the moment, because of conflicting priorities, I can't do as many videos as I'd like to do. But anyway, it'll come. I'll do more in the future. But yeah, it's time consuming, I have to admit. I've got about 2 videos that I haven't even edited yet. So yeah, we'll see, folks, coming up. But yeah, so watch out for Craig. I want to just thank Foolin with Bricks. Happy birthday, Barry. Thank you so much for coming on. Nicole, thank you so much for being on as well. It's been lovely having you here. Cranky Bricks. It's always a pleasure having you on. It really is. I always love your views on things. Si, well, you're just nuts.
Shave nuts.
Yeah, maybe we should start calling Walnut Si or something like that. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Anyway, coming up from London Bridge Bricks, Wednesday, 8 p.m. UK time, of course, will be the backlog. And I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing already, folks. I know what I'm doing. I'm buying 20 bags of the Looney Tunes, probably on Sunday, actually, because I'm going to pop into London. I'm going to go to the Brick Fest, if anyone's going to be there. So I'm going to be there as well. I'm going to check out what all that's about. Looking forward to that. Might even vlog it as well, folks. Who knows? Watch this space. I'll have a little gander around Regent Street. I'll pop over to Leicester Square. And then I'm going to pop to Mansion House and pick up my Looney Tunes, which is going to be quite funky. So I'm looking forward to that. So do tune in for that. I don't quite know what size, but sorry, you got any thoughts on what you might be building on Wednesday?
Chickens.
Chickens. Si's going to be building chickens, folks. So look forward to that. Are they going to be chicken drumsticks? Are they going to be real chickens, or is it going to be a chicken stuffed?
Chicken wieners.
Chicken wieners. I've got no idea what that is. Is that like
in a cube?
Yeah, in a cube. Yes. I'm living in a box. Anyway, won't go there. So yeah, and then
that was a higher note.
It was, believe me. I'm crossing my legs.
Nuts.
I have to cross my legs every time I do that note. Anyway, also on Wednesday, obviously at 3 p.m. is the backlog, and then on Thursday we'll be on with Si. Friday we'll be on with. Si, look at him! Look.
Oh, jeez.
No wonder he's not won the quiz, is it?
Oh, look at him! Look. What's he like? And then Tech is saying, "What fest? There's a brick festival in central London on Sunday, Tech. You must know about it." But yeah, and there's one up in Milton Keynes in October. But anyway, and that's going to be good fun. So I'm looking forward to that. And I might get a video out next week as well. I might even get 2 videos out next week, folks. There'll be 5 lots of content coming out from me, unheard of in this day and age. But also, what I will be doing is building loads of stuff down the cabin, because hopefully next week I'll have the carpenter around to put down the skirting board. Like all builders, they tell you one thing and they do another. It is a builder's thing, folks. It really is. So anyway, on that note, I just want to say thank you to the panel. It's been great having you here. It really is. Please do check out the panel, folks. These are awesome peeps. I want to also say thank you to Richard, who came in earlier on as well. He's pretty cool, isn't he? Do check out his channel. He does a fantastic stream on Sunday mornings at 9 p.m. UK time. Silly o'clock for anyone in the USA. It really is. But anyway, also as well, the most important people at this whole stream is, of course, all you lovely people out there. So I want to say thank you, of course, to the wonderful Tech Productions. And, of course, I want to say thank you to Woodshop Teacher.
Already wrote.
Who won't?
You wouldn't be saying that if you saw what he wrote.
Who's that? What did he say? What did he say?
I have no idea.
Who's this? Tech? He says, what fest?
Later. Down.
Was that, as long as we wrap it up. Oh, God, here we go. What fest? What's it say? I thought you said. Oh God, Tech, what are you like? Tech, you really are. We're gonna get him back on here again one day and abuse him like we used to. But anyway, I just want to say thanks to everybody for watching, other than Tech. But I want to say thank you, especially to Zan as well. It was her first week this week. She did a live stream. Do check it out, folks. It's important that we support each other. Also, I want to say thanks to the BrickBods, Minifig Who, Onboard Toys. Jermaine, it was lovely to see you in there. It really was. Also, I want to say thank you to the Brick broadcast as well. Have to get your tongue around that one, don't we, Tech? Teal Bricks in Paradisa, and of course the wonderful Echo Bricks, who I watched for a good half an hour earlier on whilst I was working in the background. It was wonderful. So as always, folks, please do look after yourselves, be kind to each other and to yourselves, and Lego and Lego. Do you know what, folks? It's a wonderful thing, and each and every one of you wonderful people are too. Take care, have a wonderful weekend, and enjoy yourselves. Bye for now.